Ho, ho, ho!
Good morning, traders. Welcome to Traedz TV, where we discuss all stock-related contents and much more. Hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving, man. Hope everybody ate well, and you already know what it is, man. You already know it's a Friday. We're gonna be here half a day. You already know we're gonna just check the volume, see how the volume is gonna be setting itself up for today. We're gonna have some good volume coming into the market today, because I know a lot of traders are gonna still be out due to the holidays, and we're gonna keep rocking and rolling from there. So guys, let's go ahead and dive into our conference room. Let's go over the recaps, economics, and everything to see what we got to what everything has to offer for, today, and then we'll be setting ourselves up for December, guys. So let's get ready to rock and roll in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, guys, we're here. Thank y'all so much for joining me, who were able to come in. I know a lot of you guys still out on the holidays, and nothing wrong with that, man. Please go enjoy yourself. The market is always here. The market isn't going anywhere. Let's go ahead and go over our recaps from Wednesday, guys. Due to the fact is, like I said, the market was closed yesterday due to Thanksgiving. Wednesday, guys, we did have an opening on SPY at $600.46. We had a high of $600.85. We had a low of $597.28, had a close of $598.83 with a volume of 34 million. Let's go ahead and dive into our earnings, guys. Earnings, like I said, not really anything major, nothing to really be concerned about. All the blue chip companies are out of the way right now, so nothing really to be jumping on unless you're going for these small type of companies. If you are interested in getting into these, other than that, you already know that we mainly prioritize ourselves around blue chip companies. Other than that, let's go into the economics. For today was showing that on one economic calendar, it was showing that we had nothing scheduled. On my other economic calendar, it's showing that we have the Chicago PMI coming out at 9:45. So 9:45, I will be definitely keep my eyes peeled on that to see if we see any volume rolling in around 9:45 for the Chicago PMI data. Other than that, guys, let's go ahead and get ourselves ready to rock and roll on our charts to see what the market has to offer us. So let's go ahead and gear ourselves up. Again, have a trading plan. Do not force a trade. Do not gamble a trade, guys. Always have a strategic game plan behind every move that you make. Let's go ahead and rock and roll on towards our charts, and let's see what we have to do. Let's go. All right, guys, we're here, man. Thank y'all so much for joining me, man. ARC in the building. Deck, man, I hope you and your family and your beautiful fiance, man, y'all have a blessed and happy Thanksgiving weekend. We will be seeing you back Monday, Money Monday. You already know what time it is, boss. And again, thank you so much for blessing us with a platform to help other traders. God bless you for that. Hey, Traedz, I see you in the building, man. Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving as well, boss, with you and your family. And like I said, I will be here till 12 o'clock. We'll be here half a day. You know how we do on Fridays. So other than that, guys, we're just going to keep our eyes peeled, see what the market has to offer us. Right now, we did get that reclaim around that 599.50 level, guys. Right now, we did get right back above that 600 level. Still starting to show a little bit of weakness because we did fall out of that uptrend channel. What's up, Robin, man? I hope you and your family had a blessed and happy Thanksgiving, man. Hope y'all ate well, too, boss. Appreciate you for coming through, too, boss. And as I was stating, guys, as far as SPY, we did crack the uptrend. We did fall out of it. We fell and got a pull back all the way down towards that 599.50 where those buys did step back in. Got that push back up towards the upside, trying to hold above 600. But also keep in mind, looking at those indicators, man, thank you so much too, Rob, man. God bless you, boss. As you can keep in mind, guys, like I said, we do have that 50 that's right above our head holding up at strong resistance. So we do have a lot of resistance around that 601 level. So every time you come up around 601, you get a nice little pullback, bear step in. Get around 601, bear step in, you get a nice little pullback. Right now, we are slowly stepping up or slowly setting up for a possible downtrend pattern. Right now, you can see these highs here, and right here is building a lower high, which is showing us that we are somewhat creating a downtrend-like pattern. We have cracked out of this channel. Now this green line is no longer support at this moment. It's holding up as resistance because now we're going from the bullish side of this line to now the bearish side of this line. And we're talking about this green line here, guys. As long as we was on top of it, we utilize that for support. When we bounce, we bounce. Now that we're underneath it, now it's acting as resistance where we're starting to get rejected underneath it. So keep your eyes peeled on that. We could be possibly seeing a downtrend setup if those buys do not get back above those key levels. If we do not get back above that trend line, we will start to see further pullback coming where we will start to retest that 599.50 level and possibly go down even lower down to 599 itself. We have about a minute in, guys. I will be setting my alerts. I'm gonna set it around 599, and just in case we do crack that 599.50 level and get that pullback down to 599 itself, where we could start that downtrend setup. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the ball started on that, guys. Let me go ahead and set up an alert on the downside, just in case we started getting some more weakness coming in. I will go over the other companies as well to see how we're doing on that. We got about 40 seconds left, guys. Let me take a quick dive into that. Look at these chart setups, see how we're looking. As far as Apple, we are still getting rejected. Remember I told you guys Wednesday that we have some strong resistance around that 235.50 up to 236 level. We have 30 seconds left, guys. Still keep my eyes peeled on that. Nvidia, we're still getting somewhat of a bounce, but I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled to see can we get back above that 137.50 for that push back up to 139.50. We have about 20 seconds left, guys. Still keep my eyes peeled. Right now, we do have Tesla setting up on somewhat of a downtrend setup where we look like we could be falling underneath that 335 on down. Keep your eyes peeled on that. We do have about 5 seconds, guys, in a matter of 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, pulling back down already towards that 599.50 level, guys. If we do crack that level and those buys cannot hold, we will be pulling back down even lower, guys, towards that 599 level itself. So if we cannot hold that 599.50 level, we could see more downside to come, or we will continue that possible downtrend setup that we do have right in front of us. So let me go ahead and duplicate another line, and we'll put that this way. So kind of set up in the sense almost like a downtrend. We did run up here, we started to get rejected, and started to come back on down where we did break out of that uptrend. So keep your eyes peeled. Like I said, we do crack the 599.50 level, guys. We do have room to fall down towards that 599 level, bring you all the way down towards this trend line here. That'll put us almost close around to that 598.50 level. So right now, we're just keeping our eyes peeled on this level here, guys, at 599.50 to see if these buyers can hold. If not, if we start to crack and fall right back underneath that 599.50 level, we can possibly see 599 itself. So I'm definitely keeping this on watch to see where we're going right now. So I want to see what the buyers versus the bears, what the sellers are going to do. To say that it is a Friday, we don't have a lot of, pretty much a lot of volume in right now. So I'm definitely going to keep this on watch to see where we go. Let me put my chat back up. I do apologize for that. I don't know why I keep this annoying. So definitely keep my eyes peeled. So let's see. Make sure I got everything. And guys, to let you guys know that AK-47 will be going live later on. I did talk to him, so I believe that he should be going live later on. So as we are watching the markets, let me go ahead and make sure he's set up for lunch hour for his setups. Let me make sure. So right now, yeah. So right now, AK47 is live too, guys. So I will be putting up his link for later on as I do exit out for lunch. Well, I think he's going to be getting off around. I think he's going to be getting off around 1 o'clock. So he's probably going to be getting off around the same time that I get off as well. Thunder, I see you in the building, man. Good morning to you, man. I hope you and your family had a blessed and happy Thanksgiving. I hope y'all ate well too. So I'm gonna go ahead and set actives up. AKs up as well, because he is live as of now. I did just check his. So we do have AK going live. And let me go ahead and post his as well, just in case if I do happen to leave before him. So this is his link, guys. I'm gonna post it on all the platforms, just in case you guys want to check him out. So shout out to AK for hopping on, which I'm surprised that he hopped on today, because knowing how he is, I didn't know if he was drinking or not. You know, taking his little Thanksgiving drinks in. but yeah, Thunder, yeah. Thunder, Robert, and all you guys, just let me know. What stocks are you looking at in particular, and we'll go over that. Right now, we are looking at the SPY as of now, Thunder and Robert. So right now, as I was stating, as long as we can hold above that 599.50 level, we have room to push up back up towards that 600 level, up towards $600.50 level. So as long as we hold that floor, you do have room to push back up. But do keep in mind that we do have that 50-day moving average sitting right above your head. That's going to be around that $600.50 level. So we're going to definitely keep that on watch to see, can we get that breakout? Will we get rejected and start to move back on down and continue that downtrend? So right now, I'm definitely going to keep my eyes peeled to see on which way the volume is going to bring us. AMD, boss, let me take a look at AMD, see how we're looking. He said, where would be a good profit zone? He said you're in at 133. Let me take a look, boss. I got you. Let me take a look at AMD real quick. I got you. So right now, SPY's holding up right now above that 599.50 level with room to push back up towards 600. So we're gonna definitely keep our eyes peeled to see, can we get that push back towards that 650 level up to possibly 601. But we do have a lot of resistance right above our heads around that $600.50 level. Let me take a look at AMD real quick, boss. I got you. Let's see. Let me take a look at AMD real fast. AMD, where we at right now for this morning? Where are we at right now for this morning? How are we looking? I'm trying to scroll all the way back over, see where we at. Good Lord. Come on. All right, here we go. You at 133. Right now we are holding up above look like that 136.24 level. That's where your open was at. So right now those buyers are utilizing that open to hold up, but we do have a massive engulfing candle that happened during pre-market too, boss. So you definitely want to keep your eyes peeled, because we may start to get some downside, because it does look like it's setting up for a possible downtrend setup, where it does look like we're building some type of higher low setup. So it looked like that we tried to run up towards that 136.75, starting to get slow to get rejected underneath that level. So right now, the main thing we want to see, can we get back above 136.75 for the possible push back up to 137? So that's going to be the main thing. Can we get back above that 136.75 level? If we do lose that, you're going on down to 136.50. You lose that level, then you're going right on down towards that 136.25 when you're starting to lose 25 cents basically on every move on the downside. So you're going from 75 down to 50 down to 25. So right now we couldn't get back above 75. Now those bears are trying to push you back down to 50. So right now you're having a little battle between that 136.50 to 136.75. So you're having a little battle right here back and forth, where the bears are trying to protect that 136.75 level, trying to push it down towards that 136.50 level. So you got buyers sitting around the 136.50 and you have sellers sitting around at 136.75. So if you notice, it's a constant battle, like a 25-cent battle back and forth, where buyers are trying to hold 136.50 and trying to push on up towards 136.75. So right now we do have the buyers pushing on up. Can they take that area away from the bears, where they can turn that 136.75 to go from resistance to support for the possible push on up to 137? So right now, let's see if we have enough buyers to give us that push towards 137, if the buyers can step in and hold back above 136.75. Right now they're having a little bit of trouble trying to stay above that 136.75. So the main goal that those buyers are trying to move up to is 137. Do we have enough buying strength to push us past that 136.75 level up towards that 137 level? So let's see. Right now, buys are pushing right now. Rob, buys are pushing. 137, 137. We about to soon hit it right before I can even set my alert. Look like they're trying to get that push. We haven't hit it. We haven't broken and got above it yet. We came close to it. We had a high of, what was our high so far? We had a high of 136.99. So it's off by a penny. But those buys are definitely trying to push towards 137. Here we go. There you go, boss. There you go. 137, boss. 137, 137. There you go. There you go. As we are pushing towards 137, can those buys stay above 137 for the possible push up to 137.25? Because we're trying to slowly move on up towards the upside. So right now, 137 was the push up from the buys that we got so far, boss. Right now the sellers are trying to step in and try to push you right back underneath 137. So right now, there you go, boss. There you go. So you got it, you got it, you got it. 137, baby, 137. If you are still in, again, you want to see those buys stay above 137 for the possible push up to 137.25. So right now, that's the area right now that we're at right now trying to test is 137. We blew past that 136.75. We took that area away from those bears, started to push up 25 cents more up to 137. So shout out to you. He said, what's the profit take? He said, I was thinking 140. Like I said, it's all up to the buyers because, again, you got to remember, Rob, that the volume is going to be a little tricky today because the fact is you still got traders out due to the Thanksgiving holidays. So, right now you say you got in at 133. Take profits while you have it. My thing is, do not let greed overcloud your better judgment. That's all I'm going to say, boss. So we know the next level, if we can hold above 137, the next level is going to be 125. If we get that push up to 125, the next key level is going to be 150. So right now, we're definitely getting that push right now. Here you go right now, boss. You're definitely getting that push up towards that 137.25. That's going to be the next area. 137.25 is going to be your next area. Can we get that break and hold above 137.25? That's going to be your next area to break. So keep your eyes peeled on that, Rob. So far, so good as far as on the buying side. So let's see. That's going to be the next area to break. Is 137.25. We get that 137.25, but you also got to remember we do have those indicators right above your head. We have the 9 EMA and we also have the 20 EMA that can act as resistance as well. So right now, take profits when you have it. Don't get greedy. Don't try to look for every cent on a cent because I'm gonna tell you right now, Robert, that used to be my downfall. I used to try to be so OCD with the price points instead of just being grateful for what I have. Again, you had a good entry at 133. So basically from 133 on up to 137. Boss, I mean, you had a nice mover. So you gotta think about it. 133, 134, 135, 136, 137. That's a $4 run. So that's good profit taking that you do have right in front of you. Just do not let your greed overshadow your better judgment. You see an opportunity, boss, take it while you have it. That's all I'm gonna say, because even if you close out the position, it's always another opportunity to go for another one. Because if you made profit on this one, okay, lock out, set yourself up for another trading opportunity. So therefore, you already know that you already locked in on one of your profits. You already closed that out. So you don't have to worry about bag holding. Take that profit while you have it, lock it up, wait for the next setup. That's the only thing I can say, because we don't know how the volume is going to hold today due to the fact that today is Friday. We're not going to have a lot of traders in today, so the volume may go up and down. But again, you had a good entry at 133, boss. Take that profit while you have it. Nuno, he said, caught the bounce off a pre-market low, done for the day. Only 3 days of trading this week. Let's go. 3,100. Shout out to Nuno. Shout out to Rob. Jenna, she said, what was a good entry? The best entry that you had, Jenna, was at that 599.50 level. Off of that pre-market area here that you see right here where we had that pullback and bounce, they recovered where? 599.50 level, where they pushed back up to 601. The next key level is going to be possibly up towards that $600.50 level. And that's going to be around right where that 50 SMA is sitting at. Man, he said, oh, go, click on the image. Let me go, hold up. Oh, woo! So Nuno, 3,100 on the 27th, 600 on the 28th, and 4,000 on the 29th, with a total of $8,100. Shout out to Nuno. Nuno, I see you in the building, bro. Shout out to y'all, man, for killing it. That's what I'm talking about. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Locking in your profits when you have it, especially on a Friday. Rob, do not gamble. Friday is a little bit different between Monday and Thursdays. because again, Friday the volume starts to die down. You got traders that already made profit between Monday and Thursday that's not really trying to gamble and throw their profits back into the market on a Friday, that's happy with it yet. Some of them may not be returning on Fridays. So you gotta take those movements into consideration on Fridays. You do have a lot of volume that rolls in early in the morning on Fridays from 9:30 to roughly 11:30, where the volume starts to die down because everybody getting out of their position trying to go enjoy the weekend. So what I'm saying is, Rob, again, from one trader to the next, do not take Fridays. Don't play around with it. Don't take it for granted. When you got that good volume in the morning early on Fridays, take advantage of that. Don't try to have that OCD mindset where you're trying to get the perfect price point. Again, you already up damn near $4 because your entry was at 133 up to 137. You made good profit. Take it while you got it. Do not have that OCD complex trying to be perfect on every cent. Don't do that. That's all I'm gonna say, man. You got it. You always gotta put grateful over greed, boss. Cause I just want to see you win. You know, I don't want you to keep holding. You're not locking in the profits. Next thing you know, the market is turning against you. And now you done missed out on it with a woulda, shoulda, coulda. I used to be that person. I don't want you to be that. I care enough about you to tell you on what I used to go through. I don't want you going through the same situations I went through, boss. Don't do that. Because I care enough about you guys to see you win. I don't want to see you guys making the same mistakes I made. Because that was my downfall. Being so greedy, trying to have had an OCD complex, trying to be perfect on every cent. And I would mess myself up like that. And I did. Instead of taking profits, I was like, nah, that's not enough. I wanted to go to this price point. Next thing you know, now it's going back against me when I should have been locking in. Now I'm sitting with the woulda, shoulda, coulda face, and I don't want you doing it. I don't want you going through it. Just always put grateful over greed, boss. Always put grateful over greed. I'll put it like this. Never take your blessings for granted. God bless you with opportunity. Man, take advantage, like I said, take advantage of it, but don't take it for granted. I want to see you guys win, especially on a Friday before we head out for the weekend. Lock it up. Again, that's something you didn't have in your account. That's something you didn't have in your pockets that you do have now. Lock it up. Be grateful. That's it, boss. Again, once you lock that up and you do have another opportunity, yeah, then go for it, because now you can add on top of the profits you already made. At least you have something locked in, is what I'm saying. Lock it up, boss. Lock it up. You have a good opportunity, lock it up. Wait for another opportunity. Because we don't know, again, if the volume is going to shift on us due to the fact this is Friday. Again, the volume might not all the way be there due to the fact is a Friday. We already had a holiday the day before. And again, a lot of traders may not be returning just yet. But shout out to Nuno, man. Shout out to Nuno, man. Shout out to Rob. Y'all did well. Rob, again, you had a great entry. That's a $4 profit. That's a $4 up, move on up. That's money, again, that's money you didn't have that you have now. Lock it up, be grateful, boss. Lock it up and be grateful. Because again, I just don't want y'all going through what I went through. Could it go up? Yeah, it could. But we don't know until, again, those buyers step in and they can prove to us they can break past certain levels. Right now, we know that we're getting stuck right now at 137. We know that sellers are sitting at 137. Right now at the moment, we have not gotten that break above that 137.25 that shows that they're going on up towards the upside even more. Right now, we know that we have an area underneath that 137.25 with that area that we could not break out. Now we're getting pushed right back underneath. But right now, again, you had a $5 move. Man, take that. Shout out to my Tesla traders who are catching this Tesla bounce as well. So we're definitely getting a lot of move up right now. Apple, Tesla. Like I said, right now, as far as AMD, boss, we just got to break back above that 137.25 level to push up towards that 137.50 level. And like I said, keep in mind, you got that 9 MA right above your head. You got that 20 right above your head. And you also got the main strongest one, which is that 50 right above your head. And that's sitting around 137.60 level. But right now, it's still a little slow mover. But again, take profits when you have it. Take it. You went in on that green, take profits. Take profits. So shout out to you, Rob. Shout out to you, Nuno. Shout out to all you guys on the job well done. Seismic, I see you in the building, man. I hope you and your family had a blessed and happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys ate well, man. Thank y'all so much for joining me, too. Because I didn't know if I was going to come in on Fridays. But I was like, you know what, man? I see AK coming in. I know Deck in a minute's out, man. Let me and AK take the weight off of Deck. Deck does enough for this team. So let us do our part. And let us help as much as we can. So we here. We showed up. We here in the building showing up. So me and AK, we here in the building, boss. We here live doing what we do best. So keeping it on watch. But right now, as far as the blue chip stocks, We got Apple looking good right now. The main push, like I said, that we want to stay above. If you are going on Apple, we got to get back above that 135.50 level, which I told you guys a few days ago that we was going to have some strong resistance around the 135.50 level up to that, 235.50 level up to the 236 level. As far as Tesla, guys, we know that we're looking like we are setting up on the bull flag pattern setup for the possible push on up towards that 340 range. So keep your eyes peeled on that to see can we get that push up towards that 340 range. So let me just set up an alert. We just went up. AMD, Rob, we did get that push above that 135, 137.25 level. We did get a push. So right now my alert just went off that I did set for that bad boy. So the next level will be 137.50. 137.50. Keeping this on watch, guys. Keeping this on watch. I'm gonna set my alert for my Tesla traders to see can we get that. Where's my alert at? I mean, why my alert didn't show up? Okay, it is right there. Okay, 340. Okay, like I said, as far as Apple, we do got to get back above that 235.50 level. We do got to get back above 235.50. That's going to be the area we need to get back above, which I told you we're going to have a lot of strong resistance around that level. And I'm going to show you the reason why we may have a lot of strong resistance around that on Apple. Let's go to the charts real quick. While we watching these guys, you remember I told you, as long as you get hold above that 599.50 level, you have room to run up towards that 600 level, up towards possibly around that $600.50 level on SPY. And we are testing that trend line. Now the question is, do we have enough buyers to get us right back on top of that trend line where we can get that continuation push up towards 601, or will we get rejected at this trend line, which is the green trend line, which is the uptrend? Well, we will get rejected and start to fall back underneath the $600.50 level back down to $600 level. Because you got to remember, guys, that uptrend level will now act as resistance because now we're underneath it. So you got to see how we ran up towards that uptrend line, got rejected, and started to come right back on down. And not just that, including we have the 50 SMA right above your head as well that's holding up as resistance. So you have three forms of resistance. You have the trend line holding up as resistance on SPY. You also have the $600.50 level holding up as resistance. And you also have that 50 SMA holding up as resistance. So you got three levels of resistance that's going to hold up as a strong brick wall that could start to bring you right back on down towards 600. So keep your eyes peeled on that. And I can go out of it a little bit so I can show y'all real quick that we did crack out of that uptrend level. We cracked out of that uptrend level, which that trend line here is no longer holding up as support. Where you can see right here, we utilized it to bounce, we utilized it to bounce, we utilized it to bounce. Now you can see that area that used to be support is now acting as resistance, because you got to think about it. If you just utilize that line, when we were above the green line, we utilized that for support. That meant we was on the bullish side of things. Now that we have cracked that line, now we're going from the bullish side of things to now the bearish side of things. So you can see that as we crossed over that green trend line, we went from the bullish side to now the bearish side of things. So now that trend line is going to act as resistance instead of support. So now we're getting rejected and starting to possibly pull back down to what? 600 level itself. We lose 600, we could pull possibly back down towards 599.50. That is your floor as of now from pre-market up into intraday. That is your floor as of now, which is 599.50 level. Now, again, if we do crack that level, do expect some more downside to come back down to 599 to possibly 598.50. If we do not get that break back above $600.50 level for that possible push back up to 601, which will put us back on that trend line. If we cannot cross back over into this uptrend, we will continue the downtrend. We will continue the descending wedge instead of a ascending wedge. So keep your eyes peeled on that. Let me see. Letting some runners rip. Let me keep. How we looking on AMD, Rob? How we looking on AMD? I know I just closed it out. How we looking on AMD? Where we at right now, boss? As far as AMD. Let me go back real quick. AMD. How we looking? All right, big boy. I'm coming. I gotta go wipe him. You already know he be on poop patrol. Him. So let me just keep this on watch, guys. Let me keep this on watch. Let's see AMD real quick. Let me check to see where we at right now. AMD. AMD right now. So where we at right now? Where we at? So we got rejected around that 5. Look what I told you, Robert. Right on point. Right. Hey, yo, don't start there. What I told you, Robert. Look, if we was to break that 137.25, what room you had to run up to? 137.50. Did I not say that? What did you get rejected at? 137.50. Boom. Right back on down. So perfect. That was perfect. All right, big boy, I'm coming. Guys, let me run and go wipe him real quick because he already starting that again. Let me go wipe him real quick. I'll be right back. If y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, guys, do feel free to reach out to my mods. They're here to help you guys with whatever you need help with. Just give me a few minutes. Let me hurry up and wipe him, and then I'll be right back, guys. Appreciate you for your patience. Let me make sure I got everything set up. All right, be right back, guys. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm back. Apologize. Keeping this on watch, guys. Keeping this on watch. Right now, like I said, as far as Apple, for my Apple traders, if y'all on the long side, we got to definitely get back above that 235.50 level. As far as Tesla, guys, we got to get back above that 339.50 level for that possible push up to 340. So keep your eyes peeled. Let's see. Let me put everything back. There go my chat box doing this again. Shout out to AK for showing up, and for all the other traders. So definitely just keeping this on watch. Because right now we're still testing around that $600.50 level to see can those buys give us that push above that $600.50 level for the possible push back up to a 601, or will we get rejected? Excuse me. Will we get rejected at that $600.50 level back on down? So let's see what's going to happen at this level here. Can we get that push from these buyers to get us back on top of this trend line, on the uptrend line, where we can continue on up, or will we get rejected and come right back on down underneath that $600 level and 650 level? He said, guys, this is lifetime access to Tradecaster worth it. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, you get help from a lot of traders, Robert, not just me. Like I said, AK-47 from active traders, a lot of guys that'll help you in different fields as far as day trading, as far as swing trading, options trading, futures, help you whatever you need help with, boss. So, I mean, you have a lot of things. Then you have the video library, and I'll show you, Robert, if you are new to it, boss. And I can show you all the access that you'll have capability to, let me see, to take on. So let me go to one of the, let's see. Let me go to it real quick. Let me go to Dex real quick. So yeah, I mean, you got video libraries, like I said, for things from boot camps, from shorting lessons, entry lessons, candlesticks, indicators, trend line support, resistance, and so forth. So I mean, you have a lot of different options when it comes down to the videos that you may need help with, that you might find some weak points at, for anything to help you with deck and others break down different standpoints on, again, options, shorting, entries, level 2s, and things of that nature. And then you can also go to the lobbies itself, where you will have not only me, you have Deck, you have AK-47, all these other wonderful traders to help you guys with whatever you may need help with. So I mean, so like I said, it is worth it, because you have a lot of people that actually care about you, that want to see you do well, boss. And like I said, I'm here, I'm helping you. You know, you got Golden Paquito, you got Seismic, and also these other guys, great guys that comes along and chat and give great alerts. You know, you got Nuno, Engineer. I mean, you have a lot of these people that come through to help out and chat as well. So I mean, it's a team effort, you know, to see everybody do well. So to me, it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. You know, and like I said, especially if you're trying to better yourself as far as being a trader, you're trying to learn as much as you can, because we know there's a lot of trading information out in the world. You're going on YouTube, trying to go to this mentor, that, you know, and all, you know, you got just all this information. You started being discombobulated, where you can just come to Tradecaster, where you can get everything all in one place, pretty much. So like I said, and we all here to help. You help you with anything you need help with. You got all these great people. Like I said, Seismic. You got Golden Paquito, Coldplay. You got all these great people to help out. I mean, we all work together as a team. I mean, they help me out with alerts. I help them out with alerts. I mean, but we work together as a team to make sure everybody ends up in green. Put it like that. I said AR. AR said you. I said again. AR trades too. That's how much you weren't paying attention. I said that at the beginning. I said AR. So right now, guys, we are definitely trying to get that push, trying to get back on top of this trend line. Those buys are definitely trying to get that push back on top of this trend line, trying to stay above that $600.50 level. So let's just see, can these buys hold? And we can stay above that $600.50 level. You have room to possibly run right back up towards these areas here of 601. So let's see, can we get that continuation push, get us back on top of that trend line where we can reverse the play from a downtrend to a possible back up towards an uptrend. So let's see, can we get back and stay above this trend line? So what I'm going to do is, so we don't have too many lines up, I'm going to take this one off. I'm going to do is I'm going to darken this line so we can focus back on the uptrend and see if these buys can retain the uptrend channel. So let's just see, can they stay above this uptrend channel? Matthew, what's up, boss? Oh, man, let me give you some love. Look, I got you set up. Hold up. I'm glad you're in the building. I got one of the guys. I got one of the gifters. So hold on, I got you. Let me hurry up and fix this real quick. I got y'all set up. Watch this. Tell me if you like it, boss. Hold up. Oh, and I added a Christmas tree in the lunchroom lobby. I'm gonna show y'all that too as well, guys. So let me go ahead and take off the downtrend line, and we're gonna focus on the uptrend. Let's see, can these buys get and hold above this uptrend where we can reverse the play from a downtrend setup now back up to an uptrend setup. So let's see. As long as we can hold it above that $600.50 level, let's just keep that on watch. Let me show you real quick, boss. I got you hooked up. Hold up. Where's it at? I was excited to show you this. Tell me what you think, boss. Right here. Generous Bread, shout out to Generous. Shout out to Gert. Shout out to Nephew. Thank you so much for the contribution, and shout out to Nadia for the super thanks. So I got y'all hooked up. So hope you like it, boss. Hope you like it. I got you hooked up. Got your name on it and everything. So got you hooked up. Bad. Turn it off. So yeah, guys, right now we're still holding above that $600.50 level, guys. Trying to cross right back into this uptrend setup, trying to get that push back up toward that 601 level. Robert, AR, tell me if y'all liked it. I added a little bit on the lunchroom lobby. As far as Christmas, I'm gonna still add some more, but so far, tell me what you guys think. I'm gonna show y'all real quick, and we're gonna go back to Spy, because we do have room to possibly push back up towards that 601 level. Let me set my alert up real quick before I do that. So let me go ahead and set up my alert for the possible move back up towards that 601 level. So let's see. It looks like those buys are trying to give us that push, basically back up towards the upside, trying to get us back on top of this trend line. So far so good. They're looking good. So far so good, holding above that $600.50 level for the possible push. But yeah, Jenna, I mean, you had a great entry around that $599.50 level. That was a good entry at this pullback where you could have just got in at these levels and started to ride that bad boy back on up. I mean, that was definitely a good level. He said, damn, up 600% on my trade. Robert, shout out. See what I mean? You see the proof? There you go. We help out one another, man. There you go. Look at 60%. That's what I'm talking about, boss. That's what I'm talking about. So let me go ahead and hurry up and show y'all the lunchroom lobby real quick. Y'all tell me what y'all think, but I will be adding a little bit more in the lobby as Christmas rolls around. So let me hurry up and go to it real quick, and then we're going to head right back into the charts. So let's go. I just want to watch this, make sure it's not going to spike up to 601. I just want to make sure it's going to stay level out so I can hurry up and show y'all. So I'm just watching it. So yeah, let me hurry up and do this real quick, and we're gonna head back into the charts. In a matter of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So right now, so far, I added a little Christmas tree. I got a Santa Claus on the glass table, and I got a little train. So I'm still slowly adding everything in for Christmas. So I hope you guys like the new setup or the extra, the additional things that I added. So I got a little train in there. I got a Christmas tree, and like I said, I got a little Santa Claus. So I will be adding a little bit more, but I hope y'all like it so far. Tell me what y'all guys think. Y'all like it? AR, Robert, Matthew, y'all like it? Who else I had in the building? Seismic, Go to Paquito. Y'all like the little setup so far? I'm gonna add a little bit more, but like I said, I'm gonna add a little bit more effects, as I continue to add on to it. So I just hope y'all like it. Hope y'all liked it. So, let me put the little picture down a little bit so y'all can see the train. Let me put it down a little bit. So let me take that off. So yeah, so we got the little train on the floor, Christmas tree. So had to add a little something. He said, well, the reason why, boss. But like I said, the reason why I added a small Christmas, I added a little Christmas tree so I wouldn't block everything behind it. That was the reason why I did it. So I wouldn't block AK's poster on behind it, and I wouldn't block Deckmore's posters. So that's why the reason why I went with a small tree, so it wouldn't block all the other contents in the background. That was the reason why I did that. But I could go with a bigger tree. I could. I just didn't want to block everything. So like I said, I got Santa Claus on the table. In a little train, but I will add more. So I got more coming. I got more to come. But yeah, let's head back into. I know y'all know you playing Seismic. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and head back into the lobby. But I hope y'all enjoy it. Now we'll be working on adding a little bit more. So I got y'all. So let's go. Damn, boy, we made it back just in time. Cause look what hit. Spy 601. 601, guys. We crossed right back above in that uptrend channel, guys. 601 with room to possibly run up towards that 601.50. So you got room to go now that we didn't crossed over. Now we got room to go from the green trend line, turn it back into support for the possible room to run on up towards this trend line, which is lining up around 601.50. So we're getting hold back above that level of where we at right here, which is 601. If we get back and hold above 601, you have room to push up towards 601.50. So keep your eyes peeled on that. SMTR, I wonder if SPY is forming an inverted head and shoulders. Let me see. Let me double check. Oh, I do see what you're talking about. Yeah, okay, I see it. You got a shoulder here, got a head here, and a shoulder. Yeah, I do see what you're saying. I see it. Yeah. I do see it. Yeah. And then right now we did get that move right back towards the uptrend channel. We fell out of it. Like I said, buy stepped in around at 599.50 and started to get that push. Got you right back into that uptrend channel where we starting to where we reversed the play from a possible downtrend setup, now going back into an uptrend setup. So right now, I mean, I definitely see what you're saying. Cause that'll be the right shoulder. So I definitely see what you're talking about, boss. MSTR, let me go to that real quick. Engineer, I got you on that too, Queen. I got you. MSTR. Let's see how we looking. Yeah, and like I said, I already know that the market gonna be a little bit tricky today, with being a Friday. So I already know how that's gonna play out. I already know how. I mean, that's why I'm just keeping my eyes peeled on it. See what the market has to offer us today, especially after lunch hours, to see if the volume is still gonna remain there. All right. MSTR. Let's take a look at that. MSTR. All right. Engineer, what you trying to go for as far as the MSTR? You trying to go on the long side? I mean, you had a good bouncing potential. That happened. What was this? That was a nice bounce from Tuesday. Tuesday you had a nice bounce when you reversed the play from a downtrend now to an uptrend. I mean, you can clearly see that. You went from a downtrend setup. That was Monday going into Tuesday. Had that nice transition over right around that 340 level. When you came down to 340 range, it started to move right back up towards the upside. So you definitely had a good entry around that 340 range. Yeah, that 340 range, you definitely had a good transition back on over towards the upside. So now you're going from a downtrend now to an uptrend setup, trying to push up back up towards these highs. So you have room to possibly move up towards that 430 range. I mean, you have a lot of room. So the main thing that you need to stay focused on at this moment is getting above 415. You get above 415 level, you'll have the possibility to move up towards that 420 level as it's slowly trying to move up back up towards these highs. So the main thing that we need to cross is 415. That's the half dollar mark. So if we look at it from a pretty much a, what was that right here? 400 or 410? What was that right here? 410 level. Yeah. So if we look at it from a $10 standpoint, so from 410 to 420, what's in the middle of that? 415. So you gotta think about it being in this little channel. You got a bottom of 410. You got a possible mid area of 415 with a possible top of 420. So as long as you can hold 410, you got room to run up to 415. If you can break 415, you have room to possibly run up to 420. So right now, that look like that'll be your high to start off. But if we go back towards here where these bears came in aggressive, they came in aggressive around 430. They came in aggressive around 440. They came in aggressive around 450. So you can see every single level, like every $10 level from 440, you can see those sellers kept coming in. So after that 450 rejection, 440 was the next takeout, $10 more down. 430 was the next takeout, all the way on down towards, like I said, we broke out of that 400 range right back into 300. But you caught a nice mover, because if you would have caught these bottoms here around 340, I mean, you would have had a nice entry in the movement back on up. That would have been a 2-day hold. I mean, you had a nice entry at these bottoms around 340 back on up towards the 400 range. I mean, you would have had a nice entry. I mean, even what was this at? For Wednesday, you had a looked like you had a nice little bounce around at 370 range. Started to move your way back up to 380, up to 390, and found your way back up to 400. Even if you would have missed this bottom here, you would have had these bottoms to go to catch here, on up to 380, up to 390, back on up to 400 itself. Okay, I got you, Jenna. Yeah, I got you. But yeah, but that's what it look like those highs are at, Engineer. Look like it could be trying to push back up towards these highs here of, like I said, of 340, 330, 430 up to 440. So that's what it looked like. So look like like I said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set 2 alerts. And I'm about to go. Oh, look like we're already testing 415. So let me just set up an alert at 420. Let me set up an alert for 420. So let me set up my alert for 420. I got it. Yep, I'm about to check it, Jenna. So the next area that I think that I called out was 60150 was the next key area. 60150 was the next key area. So I do got my alert set for 420 on SMTR. So I do have that set for that key area. So my alert should go off. Now, as far as SPY, guys, I told y'all the next key level. SPY, he said, I told you. So, and then, like I said, we slowly reversed that play, AK-47. So it looked like we cracked out of that down the uptrend momentarily during pre-market, but those buys started to hold at 599.50 level where they held that range, started to push right back into this uptrend level, reversing the play from a possible downtrend setup that could have took place back into an uptrend setup. So now we're back into this channel, now continuing the uptrend. So if you think about it, guys, like I said, we are back above that green trend line, utilizing that for support. Now you got to think about the rotation going from that green trend line on up towards that yellow trend line, which is lining up right around 601.50. So that's going to be your next area from that 601.50 up towards those highs of 601.75 and higher. So that's going to be the next area. So you can clearly see that. So let me set my alert for 601.50 for that movement on up. So let me set up an alert for here and 675. So let me set up those 2 alerts. So let me set up those 2 real quick. So I got 601.50 here for the possible push up to 601.75. So basically, in other words, we know that the buyers are trying to get up to the 602 level. So we know that after this bounce, the next area that we could be running into is going to be 601.50, Jenna. So that's going to be your next area, 601.50, because you're rotating now that we got back above that green trend line. You're rotating from these bottoms, rotating back up towards this yellow trend line here, which is lining up around 601.50. So we know that's going to be the next area here. So we should be hitting that alert going off momentarily, because you're only about, 25 to 15 cents away from hitting that 601.50 level. We got about 10 cents left, guys. 10 cents left for that 601.50. 10 cents left for 601.50. Let's see. Can we get that 601.50 touch? Let's see, can we get it? Also, guys, keep your eyes peeled on Apple. I told you, as long as you stay above that 235.50 level, the next push that those buyers are trying to push up to is 236 level. So keep your eyes, like I said, we're going to keep our eyes peeled on that. We're getting closer and closer towards touching that 601.50. We're almost to that level. So yeah, Jenna, that's your next level. It's 601.50. 601.50 where you're rotating from the bottoms of this trend line now up towards this trend line. So Next key area will be 60150. So right now you're looking good going back from this trend line up to this trend line. So we're not too far. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Next key level up now, guys. If we can hold above that 60150 level, we'll be up to 60175, possibly up towards that 602 range, where you'll be going from that trend line now up towards that trend line. So if those buys can continuously push, now you're going from this trend line level here, now up towards this trend line level here, which will be taking you up to 60175 to possibly 602 level. So keep your eyes peeled on that. So right now we're definitely getting a nice movement on up. Shout out, she said made from Spy 190. Shout out to you, engineer. Shout out to you, Queen. We held those key level and went back on up towards the upside. So let me give y'all some love on that, man. Shout out to y'all for doing a job well done. And dodging a potential downtrend, reversing it back on up towards an uptrend, going right back into this channel. Now you got buys stepping right back in, aggressively pushing. Now the next key level area I told you guys, as long as we can hold 60150, the next possible push is to up towards 60175, up towards that nice profit. Ooh, and Nadia, shout out to you. Nephew, shout out to y'all, killing it. Nephew, I told you we ain't about the games, baby. It's all about green. Y'all killing it. Shout out to y'all, man. Like I told you, boss, I'm here to help y'all, man. My goal is to always try to do the very best that I can to see you guys win. I never want to see you guys lose, man. I'm here to do the very best that I can to help you guys win. So now you can see the proof is in the pudding, Matthew. You can see that, boss. I'm here to help you guys. Here we go. Y'all killing it right now. Killing it. Like I said, the main thing, again, we need the buys to do, though. We need to get back above 60150, guys, to see that possible next push on up to a 60175 to possibly on up to 602. So right now, job well done, guys. From that 599.50 level, back on up to a 600, crossing us right back above into this uptrend channel, going from this bottom trend line, now going up towards this trend line. Now the next key area, the buyers are trying to do is stay above this trend line to move up towards that trend line. So that means that we got to stay above 601.50 for the possible push on up to 601.75 on up to 602. You guys are doing a great job, man. Y'all killing it, man. Shout out to y'all doing the job well done. That's what I'm talking about. And again, guys, if y'all are enjoying the content, man, please do your boy a favor. Run up those like buttons. Like, share, comment, subscribe, follow, give subs. Anything, any form of support, guys, I'm totally grateful for, man. But thank y'all so much for everything that y'all do. So, again, I will be posting up everything. If y'all want to follow me on any social media, guys, y'all can follow me. I'm about to put up my links. But you guys are doing a job well done, man. I couldn't be more proud of this team. So let me go ahead and post my social media, guys. If y'all need to follow me. Nadia, again, shout out to you too, Queen. Matthew, shout out to you too, boss, for a job well done. So let me go ahead and post up my links real quick so y'all can follow me. And also, I got my donation links too if you ever want to, feel like contributing. Is, no forcing. If you ever feel like, want to do it, y'all can. So I have everything set up for you guys here. Again, thank y'all for everything that y'all do for me, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. As far as Sunday, guys, I will be here doing the Traedz Talk, setting ourselves up for next week. So I will be here for Traedz Talk. So I'm just letting y'all guys know. You guys know I will be here Sunday. That'll be 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central. So I will be here going over Traedz Talk. So if you guys want to be here to join me, I will be here to help you guys. I will be here to help whatever I can. Let me trying to post everything. Let me go to my YouTube so I post these links out real quick. All right, post up the. What was this? I have to follow me link, and let me also post the donation link. Let me post the donation link on the YouTube, and that is it. And I can put everything back in order. All right, good. We got it. We good to rock and roll, guys. We good to rock and roll. So far, so good, man. A job well done. It does look like Spy's trying to set somewhat of a bull flag pattern. As long as we can hold above that 601.50 level, guys, we have the possibility to move up to 601.75 to the possibility of up to that 602 range, where we will go from that trend line to possibly this red trend line. Because you can see every time we hit around that red trend line, we get rejected and come on down. So if we get that full rotation from these bottoms back up to the tops, we have room to run up towards that 602 plus. So keep your eyes peeled on that. Guys, let me be right back, cause let me go tend to him to see what he needs help with, cause I know he's over here crying behind the door. So I do apologize, guys. Like I said, if y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, guys, do feel free to reach out to my mods. They are here to help you guys with whatever you need help with. Just give me a little minute, cause I know he's over here behind the door crying. So let me tend to him real quick to see what's going on, and I'll be right back. But thank you, guys, and again, congratulations on the job well done on a Friday, which you know Fridays are tricky, and you guys are killing it. Shout out to y'all for killing it, man. Y'all are doing the job well done. AK-47, my brother from another mother, thank you so much too, boss, for everything that you do. I do have a link for people to go to your YouTube so they can smash the like buttons and show they love to YouTube. Thank you so much, boss. So I'll be right back, guys, but thank you so much for everything. Appreciate you. All right, guys, I'm back. Shout out to y'all. Right now, spies, like I said, we're definitely getting a nice move on the upside, guys. Like I said, if we can get as long as we can hold above that 601.50 level, guys. Again, keep your eyes peeled to see can we get that push on up towards that 601.75, up towards these tops here, guys. For that possible push on up to 602. So let's see where we go. We're only 10 cents away from getting back up towards these highs. So let's see, can those buys push? Right now, we slowly getting that push. Slowly getting that push. Let's see where we can go. Let's see how much room is left in the tank on these buyers. Apple's getting that rejection still underneath that 235.50 level and 236, where I told y'all strong resistance was gonna lie at. We did get that push up towards 340 on Tesla, so shout out to my calls on that one. So we did get that push on up towards 340 level. Let's see how everything else is looking. Microsoft is getting that bounce, holding right back above that 420 level, trying to get back above, trying to get towards 422. Amazon just got to hold that 205 level, 205.50 level for the possible rotation back on up towards the upside. Nothing yet, just yet. We haven't got that full transition yet on on Amazon. Like I said, we need to get that break back above 422 on Microsoft. Nvidia's definitely still going on that nice push on up, basically back on up towards that 140 range. So keep your eyes peeled on that, because we got to get back into the 140s in order to get back up towards the upsides from last week where we fell from. So keep your eyes peeled on that as well. So let's see. I'm trying to make sure I got my alert set properly on that. All right. Let's see. All right, cool. So 140. I'm gonna set my alert for 140. I'm still watching SPY to see can we get that push up towards that 602 range. Right now, we're definitely getting that squeeze on up towards the upside. So definitely keep my eyes peeled. We definitely transitioned from a possible downtrend setup that could have happened earlier, now still in the uptrend setup. So let me also check my 180 to see how much room is left in the tank on that bad boy. Let's see. Keep my eyes peeled on that, because I'm also still watching Apple. I mean, not Apple. I'm also still watching Microsoft. Because you did get a nice little pullback all the way down to that 418 level. So let's see, you start to pull back up towards the upside. As long as we can hold that 420 level, which we had with 421. Boy, look at Tesla. Goodness gracious. Ooh, bull flag pattern, two-legged pull up, going up like crazy right now, guys. Look at that. Bull flag pattern, boom. Blowing past that 340 range, guys. Trying to push up towards that 342 range. Keep your eyes peeled on that too. Possible 342 push. Let's see.
Will you be on Monday?
Yeah, I will be here Monday, boss. Yeah, I will be here Monday. I will be with you guys Monday through Friday of next week. I will be here. Yes, I will be here, boss. And also I will be here. I normally do my Traedz Talk. That's when I break down and get people prepared for the following week. So I normally do my Traedz Talk on Sundays, 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central. It's free. That's when I just go over a little pre-presentation on how to better prepare ourselves for the next week coming up. So if you want to join me as well Sunday, I'll be here Sunday. If you don't show up Sunday, that's okay. But I will be there Monday. So I got you too, boss. All right, 42. So possible 342 push on Tesla. Bad boy is rocking and rolling. Let's see. Possible 342. And that bad boy is trucking. Trucking. Let's see. Anything else? Amazon, still nothing yet. Tesla's the only one I see. Because Apple, again, for Apple, we just got to get back above the 235.50. But we do know there's a lot of resistance right in that area. We know there's a lot of resistance. Let's see. Microsoft still need that 422 level. A little bit of weakness underneath that 422 level. Tesla look like the only one that's pushing real strong right now out of these blue chips. SPY still look like it's on a possible bull flag pattern. We just got to break past that 601.75 level. That's that old high here from when it was. That was Wednesday, Tuesday after hours. We went as high as 601.77. So it's trying to retest those tops again. So that's going to be a bearish area. So okay, keep this in mind. So remember how we did this for Tesla last time when we crossed over the $300 mark, right? So do the same exact thing for SPY. We know that this area, anything below that red line is bearish. That's it. That's the bearish territory, right? Because we can't cross above that key level. So the minute that we can break above that 601.75, guys, we'll go from the bullish bearish territory underneath that red line here towards the bullish territory where we have a lot of room to run this way. So the game plan is to get above that key level to go from the bearish side to the bullish side, just like we did on Tesla when we had to cross over 300 and the bulls went absolutely crazy. So we know that this area is going to be a very, very strong wall at this moment because the bears are not allowing the bulls to cross over that level. They're protecting this level very, very, very hard at this point in time. That's the 601, around the 601.75 level that we cannot break out. Now, if we can break above that red line, bulls will definitely have the room and the floor because you're taking that power away from the bears, where we could just definitely see a nice little spike on up. But this is the only area that's holding us back right now from crossing over towards the upside. So this border here is separating you from the bulls from the bears. Right now, again, underneath that border is bears. Above that border is bulls, because look, that'll be the bullish side of things. So if we get that breakout, we definitely got room to run towards the upside. So keep your eyes peeled to see, can we get that 601.75 push. So keep your eyes peeled. That's the main area we need to break to push us on up to 602, where bulls can definitely take advantage, cross from that red line or above that red line. So keep your eyes peeled on that. Right now, Tesla guys, you still got room to run up towards that 342 range. Keep your eyes peeled on that. What time it is right now? 10:30, 10:23, 10:23. Okay. So I'm still holding on with you guys. I will be exiting out of here around 12 o'clock. So I will be here to help you guys out as much as I can to see on how Friday is going to hold itself up. Right now, we definitely went from a downtrend-like setup to now a uptrend-like setup. So right now, we're definitely transitioning at this moment. I mean, right now, buys are looking good. We just have to cross that 601.75 to get up towards the upside. We can go from the bearish side of things to the bullish side of things. What time does the market close today? It's going to be half a day. So I think the market is closing at 1. If I'm not mistaken, Robert. I think it's going to be closing at 1 o'clock Eastern. It's going to be half a day. So I will be exiting out at 12, but the market is going to be closing at 1. I think I'm on 8Ks. I think I forgot to turn 8K's thing off. Yeah, here we go. So right now, guys, Tesla, you're only 50 cents away from that 342, guys. 342 for my Tesla traders. 342. Not looking bad at all. Definitely looking good. Still looking good, guys. Still looking good on here. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Tesla. Here we go. 342. Here we go. 342, baby. Tesla. Shout out to my traders on Tesla, guys. 342, baby. 342. Still rocking and rolling. Still looking good. Let's see what our next level is. Let's see. Tesla still rocking and rolling, guys. It's still rocking and rolling. Let's see where this bad boy is trying to go. We need to get that break above that 342.74 level to give us that push to get us towards that 343 level. So let's see, can we break above that key level? So I already got my line set up. Let me go ahead and set my alert. That's at 74, right? So 72, so 42.70. Oops, too many numbers. I apologize. All right, there we go. So let's see, can we get that push? Can we get that push to get us above towards that 343 range? Let's see, guys. Let's see. Cross that line. We got room to possibly push up towards 343 because we know what Tesla's trying to go up towards 345. Room to run up towards 345. So you still got a lot of room left in that tank. If those buys are still in control, got a lot of room to run back up towards that 345 level. So keep that on watch. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Definitely keep it on watch, guys. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Right now, as you see, guys, see those bears are holding that area around that 601.75 level. They're still holding on tight, guys. They're still holding on tight. They're not allowing those bulls to cross over that red line around 601.75. So if you notice, we're still in that bears territory in a sense because we're not being able to still cross that. Now, this is the second attempt on that 601.75 level. But as long as we can hold that trend line, we can create somewhat of an ascending wedge. We can create somewhat of an ascending wedge where we can get into a tighter space for that possible push above 601.75. So don't count it out just yet. Don't count out SPY just yet. Because right now you still are in a somewhat of an ascending triangle pattern. All you're doing right now is just hitting the top of that 106.75, but you're still in this range. So as long as you can hold that trend line, there's still possibility to run back up and retest that 601.75 for that possible push on up to 602. So as long as we can hold that trend line, stay within that ascending triangle pattern today, you have the capability to move in this key area where we can possibly get a squeeze on up towards the upside. So it's still room. It's still a possibility. It's only when we crack that trend line, we lose 601, back down to $600.50, back down to 600 itself, back on down towards these lows. We fall right back out of this channel. That's when all else fails. But They're gonna hustle. Yeah, because I mean, right now you're still setting up on somewhat of a bull flag pattern, and you're still somewhat in an ascending triangle pattern. Cisco, appreciate you so much, and Cisco, thank you so much for coming through too, boss. Again, hope you and your family, and also Hustle, hope you and your families all had a blessed and happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys ate well. So shout out to y'all, man, for coming through today, man. So, but yeah, we're still on this ascending triangle pattern setup. We're still on somewhat of a bull flag pattern, but you got to keep in mind psychologically around the 601.75 is going to be strong resistance because as we can see in the past, we ran up on that level before, got rejected, and came right back on down. So psychologically, we're still hitting that same key level where those sellers are sitting at, trying to hold that wall, trying to prevent those buys from breaking above that key level from seeing 602. Now, again, if those buys can come in strong and take that territory away from the bears, I guarantee you guys, you have the room to run on up to 602, 602.50, 603, and so forth, because now you're going from a bearish territory to now a bullish territory where you're now crossing over into all this room of possibility. So the only thing that's stopping you from going into this area of possibility is that 601.75, because every time you're trying to cross that level to go up towards these areas, those bears move in, pull back. Again, tried to break above that 601.75 level. Bears came in, stopped you from reaping the benefits of those possibilities. It's this key area here that's holding you back. We have to get the break of that key area to go from the bearish side of things to now the bullish side of things, where we can have nothing but space and opportunities to see 602, 603, that possibly even up to 605. So again, if we can get that breakout, we have so much opportunity. So not just that, let's take a look at my let me move my let me go back real quick. Where is my charts? Where's my charts? Because I know that now that I reset everything and I changed everything, I gotta refine my daily chart. So I forgot I moved everything. So where's my daily chart real quick? I can bring up. Is you? Yeah, I see you. I see my daily chart. I see you over here. Let me use you real quick. Go to the 5-year chart. 5-year chart. So how much room is left in the tank on SPY? Let's go to the 5-year chart. Let's take a look real quick. What we got left in the tank? Let's go to 5-year setup. Where's my 5-year chart? Where you at? Where's my chart? Oh, here we go. So, we still got some room left in the tank still, guys. Still got some room left in the tank on SPY. Still got some room and space and opportunity. Still got space and opportunity. So, let's go back a little bit. So, as you can see, look at that nice rotation we've been having since 2023, going into 2024. Still riding on up towards that red trend line, which will be putting us around, around 620, around 620 plus. So again, if we can break past this key level here, you still got room to run up towards this trend line, which will be putting us towards the 610s, 620s, 620 plus, which will be putting us towards this trend line, guys. Because you can see last time we hit around that trend line was around the end of 2021 going into 2022, where we got that nice little pullback on down, and you rotated from the bottoms back down to the tops. Now going from the bottoms, from the tops to the bottoms, going from now the bottoms to the top. And look how much room and space and opportunity we still have to go for that red trend line, which will put us towards the 610s, 615s, 620s, and so forth. We just got to break past this breaking point to get us this way. Get us that little squeeze towards the upside. So much room, space, and opportunity to go this way, guys. Still a lot of space, room, and opportunity. A lot of room and opportunity. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to say this bad boy way into the back. That's what I'm going to do. So I need to figure out how can I utilize this. Let me see without this shoot. Let me see how I can do this. Trying to figure out how I can maneuver this dang short. Trying to figure out how I can add this without just getting in the way of everything else. Let me see. When I can bring it up from time to time. So let me just do this. Let me just put it. All right, cool. That'll work. So at least I'll have it down here somewhere. That'll work. Cool. So I can still get everything else. All right, cool. That'll work. So yeah. So right now, guys, still trying to see can we get that squeeze and that push. Like again, if we can cross to get that break above that 601.75, it's nothing but space and opportunity, guys. 602, 603 up to 605. That's the only thing that's just standing in our way right now. But again, we looked at the 5-year chart. You still got room to rotate up towards that big, heavy red trend line, which is all the way up towards damn near 630. So still got nothing but space and opportunities as we are closing out towards the 2024. Still a lot of space, still a lot of room and opportunities, guys. Still push. So don't count it out just yet. We still got a lot of room. Still have a lot of room. But you guys are doing a job well done, man. Job well done. Hell of a job, man. I couldn't be more proud of this team. You guys are doing great. You guys are doing great. Just keep in mind that this area is going to be strong resistance. Oh, let's see. Will those buys finally come in and push? Can we push past this mark? Let's see. Can we get that push? Do we have enough buys to give us that strength to break above that key level, this old area here? Can we break past and start to move up towards the bullish side of things? Can we cross this border, go from the bearish side of things to now the bullish side? Do we have, because right now we all set up on somewhat of a bull flag pattern. Do we have enough buying strength to push us and blast us past that mark? Do we have enough, or is it still not enough to where we got to pull back some more? Keep your eyes, like I said, keep your eyes peeled. Keep this on watch. Because we gotta break past this key level, this old key level here. See that around that 601.77, which I got mine's around 601.75. Because I like to have mine even in the fives. So again, this is the only area that's holding you back right now. Gotta break past that to cross over to the other side. Again, we may not have enough buyers still, which we may start to come back down again. But again, as long as we hold that trend line, no matter we do pull back, as long as you hold that trend line, that's all that matters. Where we can bounce our way right back on up, creating a higher low build from this low here, creating a new low, higher low here, hold this position and start to move our way back on up. We can see a pullback, possible bounce. Almost like this into this level if we cannot break out right now. If we cannot break out right now, do expect something like this. Something like this to this nature where you run up, get rejected, pull back down here for the possible move on up towards the upside. If we cannot break out now. That will be the next possibility. As long as you hold that trend line after this pullback, reclaim that 601, get back above that 601.50 for that possible squeeze on up towards the upside, where we will cross this borderline at that 601.75 all the way over to the 602s and plus and more. So let's see. So right now we're still having a little bit of trouble. So we may still have may not have enough buying strength just yet. And plus you are getting overextended off of that 9 EMA, running into a brick wall without the assistance of that 9 EMA. Your 9 EMA is all the way back down around that 601 level. So if you notice that, if it cannot break out by itself, you will be pulling back down. Yeah, so what I'm thinking, Matthew, is going to happen. What's going to happen? Due to the fact is you're getting overextended. And normally you're going breakouts and extra breakouts towards tough areas with the assistance of the 9 EMA. But your 9 EMA, which is the blue indicators, all the way back down here. So we can't, if SPY cannot break this key area by itself, it's going to have to return back to that 9 EMA for assistance, because it's going to have to ride that 9 EMA as that 9 EMA moves up. Try to, like, in a sense of creating a ascending squeeze, but using the indicators. So right now, it still doesn't have enough strength to break it by itself. It's going to need the help of these indicators to give it the push that it needs to break above the key level. Loliando, I see you, boss. Good morning to you, man. Thank you so much for joining me and joining us. And I hope you and your family had a wonderful and happy Thanksgiving, man. Hope y'all ate well. Oh, I did. I'm going to be eating after this. I promise you. I'm going to be eating good. But yeah, but Matthew, you see what I mean, boss? If we cannot get that breakout right now, right? That means that you're overextended. That means SPY can't get that break by itself. It's going to need the assistance of that 9 EMA as that 9 EMA is moving up, because it's going to have to ride that 9 EMA almost kind of like a 13 EMA on a daily time frame. So, if we don't break it and we do get that pullback, it's going to 9 times out of 10, it's going to pull back down to that 9 EMA, where that 9 EMA is going to ride up with it for that possible squeeze. So, again, if we can't break, do expect a possible pullback. Just keep your eyes peeled, guys. If we do not break out right now, we will possibly move back down towards that 9 MA, which is moving up towards that 601 level. So you'll start to see a pullback down somewhat like this. So keep your eyes peeled that we cannot break out right now. But we are set up on a bull flag pattern. Do we have enough strength to break without any assistance of any of these indicators for the possible push on up towards the upside? So let's see. All right, here we go. Let's see. Can we hold this key level? Can we stay above that red line? Can we stay on that? Can we stay on the opposite side of the border now? Can we go from the bearish side of things to now the bullish side of things? Can we hold it? Can we stay above it? Can we now turn this red line going from resistance now into support, where we can bounce on top of it, going from a bear trap now to a bull? Going from a bull trap now to a bear trap. Do we have enough strength to stay on top of that line without going back down? Keep your eyes peeled. Let's see. Let's see what we get. Let me go back over a little bit. I apologize. All right, let's see what we get. Can we hold it? Stay above that line. We don't want to pop and then start to have a upper shadow and come right back on down when the body of the candle closes right back underneath it. Gotta stay on top of it. Watch. Stay on top of it. Gotta stay on top. We don't want the body, the rectangle, to stay underneath it. See what I mean? Upper shadow, body of the candle. See what I mean? See? Told you. I can't make this up. See, it's just easy to read this. So we need the body of that candle to stay on top, because we need it to help the next candle that comes in. If that body of the candle stays underneath, it's not going to do any better for that next candle that comes in, because that means that same price point is going to be the next candle's same resistance. So we need that candle to help the next candle out. So we need that candle to close above that one. So as the new candle comes in, they can utilize 106.75 for support, where you can bounce and move on up. We don't need this candle to close underneath, because again, as that next candle comes in, that's not just being that candle's resistance, it's going to be that next candle resistance as well. So it's going to start to somewhat top out. So let's just see. We need to get that close on top of that 601.75 level. We got to get that body of that candle closed that way. Because what we got left on this candle, we still got a little ways. Because these are 15-minute time frame candles. So we got about 6 minutes to that candle close out. So let's see what's going to happen within this 15-minute time frame. Let's see what's going to happen within this one. Can we stay? So for my buyers, again, can we close above 601.75? Turn this line going from resistance to support, where we fall back underneath it, therefore continuing that same resistance level, possibly back on down. So let's see. Right now we do have that upper shadow. The body of the candle is still fighting right at that level. So keep your eyes peeled to see on how that candle is going to close out. Let's see what's going to happen. How is that candle going to close out? If we can close and stay on top of it, then yeah, that we can use that price point to the best of our ability, where we're turning it, going from resistance now into support. We can now utilize that line to bounce on top of instead of getting rejected by it. So we just have to stay on top of that red line. We have to stay on top of that price point. Have to stay on top of it. Gotta stay. Hold that one. So we can hold that 106.75 to push up to 602. So you see what I mean? See how those sellers are pushing you underneath? It's pushing the body of the candle underneath. See how it's doing this? It's doing that right underneath that one particular price point. You notice that? They're trying to stop those buyers from crossing over. You notice that, right? See? Upper shadow. You noticing that? It's like you notice how that body just did this? Like those sellers are just pushing you right back underneath. Keeping you right back underneath that territory. You noticing that? But again, if we cannot break, 9 times out of 10, that's going to turn into a brick wall. More sellers will step in and try to push you all the way back down towards that 600, back down towards 601, 601.50 down to 601 itself. If we cannot break out, I'm just telling you what could possibly happen. That we could slowly reverse, get rejected, come back down to 601.50, down to 601 itself, back down to these levels. So I'm just letting you know, if we do not break out. Now, if we break out, that's good. Because that means now we done took that territory away from the bears, now utilizing that for support. That's also allowing that indicator to move up, right? It's only if we can stay above that, keep that price point. However, if we can't stay above that price point, that area is going to remain as resistance, where we can see this all over again. Where we can see right here. Let me go back. Where is it at? Right here. We ran on up, got rejected, came right back on down. So keep your eyes peeled. Just keep your eyes peeled. Let's just see can we hold? See how you back underneath it? See how you back underneath? Long upper shadow. Body of the candle is getting closed underneath 106.75. Therefore, we still don't have enough buying strength to hold at this moment. So just keep it on watch. We got about 3 minutes until this candle closes out. 3 minutes until this candle closes out. Because what you don't want to see is this damn thing falling and lining up right with these two. Because that's going to line up with these two, all, again, turn into a strong ceiling. So let's just see. Can we avoid that by holding this level, staying on top of 601.75? So just keep this on watch. Let's see on how this candle is going to perform. Can we get above that key level? Can we get above this red line? Or will we fall back underneath? That's the $1 million question. What is going to happen within these damn near 3 minutes? Now 2 minutes. Can we hold? Can we hold? Because right now we're definitely fighting. Definitely trying to get that push. Trying to stay above that price point. Because we know where the buyers are trying to go. They're trying to go to 602. They're trying to go to 602. We know they're trying to push up to 602. You got that bull flag pattern. You got that two-legged pull-up setup. As long as they can hold that 601 level, they good. Because now you can focus on going from this trend line to now that trend line, which is going to put you around the 602 up to 602.50. Whammy. Shout out to AK-47. Well, we got to stay above this price point. They got to stay above it. We don't want to hit and then come right back on down when it's turning right back into resistance again. We want to try to reverse this play. We want to try to take that price point away from the bears. See how the bears keep trying to push you right back underneath it? Just like they did when it was Wednesday? Right about right here. Ran on up to that same price point. 601.75. Boom. Right back on down. Same price point. But we need to stay above it. We need to reverse that play. We need to reverse that. We need to take that area away from the bears. See, look, I'm gonna stretch it out so we can see it from both sides. You see here, and you see here, same exact price point. See where they fighting at? Same exact price point. It's having the same trouble in that same area. So we got about 30 seconds. 30 seconds. What's gonna happen? What can those bears? Will we have enough buying strength to take that price point away from the bears to where we can go and stay on top of this line now? Or will we get rejected once again and come right back on down where you will stop possibly see 106.50 and so forth? Keep your eyes peeled. Here we go. Pulling back. Here we go. Close out. Boom. Next candle coming in. Let's see. What I told you. You cannot break out. 9 times out of 10, we're going to possibly move back down to what? 601.50. So look where we at right now. 601.60. 601.59. I told you we couldn't break out. We're going to have a problem. 9 times out of 10, we're going to have an upper shadow. The body of the candle is going to close right back underneath 601.75. I told you guys just to beware of that. So right now, I told you, if we used to lose that 601.75, 9 times out of 10, we could possibly pull back down to 601.50. Right now, again, we're at 601.60. Trying to get that push. Let's see. Let's see. Can we get that push? Can they break? Or will we get rejected and come back down? Will it be another possible bull trap? Or can these bulls actually give us the push that we need? They still desperately trying to get that breakout. They tried once. They tried twice. Now they're trying to go for a third attempt. Do they have enough strength? Or is this another bull trap where you're starting to come back on down again? Because you had bull trap 1, bull trap 2, now setting up for bull trap 3, tiring out the bulls, getting tired because they cannot break out this level yet. Again, you lose that level, you're going to come back down to what? 601.50. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Watch. Let's see. I'm going to keep it on watch. When we get rejected and come back down, let's see. Getting a little weak. Getting a little weak. Okay, what level is this? Is 2250? Where we at right now? 2250. 2250. So we're above. So 2250. I'm looking at what I'm looking at right now too, guys. I'm looking at Microsoft because I'm just trying to watch this setup. I'm looking at this setup real quick. Definitely looking at this setup to see. Let me see. Let me take a look at these contracts. I want to see something real quick. Hold on. Let me go to Microsoft real fast. And here y'all go, guys. I told y'all. Matthew, was I lying? Cisco, was I lying? AR, Jenna's, Laliando, was I lying? And I told y'all we got rejected at that 601.75. We could stay above it. We're gonna find our way back down to what? 601.50. You lose 601.50, 9 times out of 10, you might move down to 601 itself, back down towards that indicator. I told y'all if that spot could not break that indicator by itself, you 9 times out of 10, you're gonna possibly fall back. Cisco. We're gonna possibly fall right back down towards that indicator, towards that 9 EMA, if we cannot break out. I told y'all to watch this price point very, 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 very carefully. You see that every time we keep trying to hit, look at these attempts. We keep failing these attempts. Look like setting up for bull traps instead of bear traps because we cannot break above it where we starting to still get slaughtered at this same price point around 601.75. Now, can it break out? Yeah, if we have enough buying strength to do it. But we haven't got the breakout yet. We got the push, but we couldn't hold. That's why I told y'all, as the breakout was happening, I say keep it on watch. Even though we breaking out, we need to hold above it because we needed that candle to help the next candle out. I told y'all, if we would have got this candle to close above, as that candle here came in, that would have helped it because that 106.75 would have acted as support instead of resistance where we could have utilized it to bounce. But what happened? That candle failed to hold, which hurt that candle here. So that means that was going to start to pull back down to what? 601.50. Now, this candle that can come in can start to lead to a further pullback down this way towards that 601 level. So keep your eyes peeled on that. I mean, I told you, man, I'm going to tell you things to help you guys. I ain't going to tell you things to hurt you. I'm always going to break everything down to a science. I mean, I'm going to do the very best that I can to break down. Now, the main thing is, what you need to stay focused on now is staying above 601.50. If you stay underneath 601.50, that means that those bears are going to move down another price. That means now they're going to move. Let me see, half off is nuts for lifetime. Man, yeah, I agree, AK. I agree. So right now in this moment, okay, this is what we're going to do. Right now, the main floor, as we are at these areas, the main floor we need to hold is 601.50. You got to hold that 601.50 floor. You lose that 601.50 floor on down to 601.40, 601.30, 601.20 to possibly 601 itself. You want to definitely stay above that 601.50. You want to hold that floor because yes, you have dollar mark, thus putting not too far away from 602. So hold that 601.50 level, hold that key level without losing it. But right now, bears are trying to push the spot underneath it. So right now you kind of going back and forth. You kind of ping-ponging. You're ping-ponging around the 601.75 and 601.50. You're going back and forth if you notice that. So you're going in between the 50-cent range and the 75-cent range, thus putting you in a 25-cent channel. So because we haven't got that successful breakout and we haven't got that successful crack down. So right now, you just kind of ping-ponging 25 cents right now. Back and forth, while bulls are trying to hold this level and bears are trying to hold this level. So you're just in the 25 cent range right now. 25 cent range. 25 cent range. Yep, and there you go, losing 106.50. Let's see. So bears are trying to move since they already protected at 106.75. Now what they're trying to do is now protect 106.50, because what they're doing is, and the reason why they're doing it that is because now that the fact is they already got 601.75 protected. Now they're trying to use every other price point to get you away from it, because they don't want you going back near 106.75. So what they'll start to do is they'll go into price points below it, because they're trying to push you further and further and further away from it. So they'll start to move down to 601.50. Then they'll start to move down to 601.40, 601.30, 601.20 to get you away from that 601.75 as far as possible. So that's why they do that. That's why you start to see those declines the way that you see them. Because again, they're trying to get you away from the main area that they do not want you to cross. But keep your eyes peeled. Right now, buyers are still trying to hold 601.50. Which is still in between the 25 cent channel right now. So we still haven't got a successful move just yet on either side. We haven't got a successful crack where we're pulling back on down, and we haven't got a successful breakout where we're going back on up. So right now we're just in between the two. Between 601.50 and 601.75. So let's just see where we go. I mean, could the buyers step in and push? Yes, they could. They could most definitely do it if they can hold. As long as they hold certain floors, stay above, hold a certain key level, good. Because that means more buyers can pile in at a certain key level and actually give it a stronger push. So right now, 601.50 is holding. But it's when they crack 601.50, it's going to create somewhat of a little panic. Right now, 601.50 is looking good. They're trying to hold this trend line. They're trying to get that squeeze. They're trying to slowly set up for an ascending triangle squeeze, slowly. But the only thing is that your indicators are still way down here. That's the only thing that kind of makes me dread. It's like your VWAP, everything that's real reliable is way underneath you. That's the only thing that kind of just makes me a little I mean, don't get me wrong, you'll still get moves on spot even without those indicators, but it's kind of like they give you more comfort, because again they act more like a safety net in a sense, especially your VWAP. We know how the VWAP works. So, and where's your VWAP? All the way back down here. Where's your 9 EMA? All the way back down here. Where's your 20 EMA? All the way back down here. Where's your trend line? All the way back down here. It's like all your support systems is really this way, while SPY's trying to push a strong brick wall by itself. I mean, can it do it? If you have enough buys, you can. But we're going to see. Keep your eyes peeled. Because again, we're still watching this level that we still have not broken out yet. Can we get the breakout? Or will we get stuffed once again and then reverse back on down again? So it's all up to these buyers. It's all up to these buyers on what they're going to do. It's all up to these buyers, guys. So let me watch. What was I watching? Microsoft. I was watching Microsoft. Because I see that setup. But I'm just trying to, let me see. What date should I go with now? Because I think I need to push mine back further now. Because I did have one set for. No, we're not the 29th. I did have set up for the 6th, right? I think I did. Let me go back. I need to check something out real quick. Let me see how it's looking. Excuse me. Let me take a look. Let me take a look real quick. Oh, come on. All right, let me see how we looking. So we did get a bounce at 109 to 70. All right, cool. Okay, cool. Let's see if this little breakout. It look like you could get a pull back down towards 140. All right, cool. A little head and shoulders forming. Yeah, like I said, that main strong area, golden is gonna be around that 106.75, because that was that area that we got rejected at Wednesday. So that's that same key area here that those bears are definitely guarding, that they do not want those buyers to cross. I mean, it's definitely setting up. Oh, yeah, I do see it. Oh, I see it now too, Golden. I see what you're talking about too. I see it. Yep. Can you talking about right here's the shoulder? Right here's the shoulder, and up here like is that where your head, where you're topping out at? If I'm reading you correctly, that's what you're looking at, like the shoulder here. Or are you looking at it from a further out standpoint, like here? Like, let me see. Matter of fact, maybe a little bit bigger than that one. Hold up, let me see. Let's see. Hold up. Let's see what we got. What do we have? So, because I know you're getting, like, especially up here, you're definitely getting stuffed here. Because I see it right here, too. But, I mean, for sure, 601.75 is going to play a major role. Because, I mean, that's the second attempt, and you're still having a little bit of trouble crossing it. You're still trying to fight it, though. I'm trying to see if I see any other pattern besides that. I'm trying to see if I can see anything else. Go out a little bit further. Do I see anything else? Anything else besides that? Boom, 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 boom. Yep, same key area though. That's where your tops is. Definitely right in this area. It's trying to get that breakout. Alright, let me go back. Cause it's right, we right at a crucial area right now. Right at a crucial area. Go back. Alright, here we go. Yep, still fighting this area. Still right here trying to get that push. I mean, they can definitely get a push up towards 602. It's that, can we hold it? That's the thing. But that indicator, look at that 90 MA too. That 90 MA is slowly creeping its way up towards what? Around that 601.75. It's trying to seal it up. If you notice that Golden and Cisco, it's like that. It's like that 90 MA is slowly trying to close up this way to create, to block off any more potential like falling. So it's trying to create like a safety net going all across this way. So if you notice, as long as those bulls can keep holding a certain key level, is allowing that 90 MA to slowly slide right underneath them. I see what they're doing. I see exactly what they're doing. Because as they holding these floors like 601.50 and so forth, what's happening is while they holding right here like in a channel, they again that 90 MA is slowly creeping this way. It's trying to seal up that gap, to create, to prevent any more falling back down, where you can fall past, this way. So it's like they're trying to create that safety net. They're trying to drag it over, slowly drag it over, So I definitely see that they're trying to drag that safety net, that 9 EMA over. So which if they were to get a pullback, you'll be pulling back down towards that 601. Yeah, 601 itself still. So you still have a nice little bouncing potential 601 and move back up. I mean, even your VWAP is still moving on up, trying to get its way towards 601 itself. 20 EMA, they all moving in the same direction towards that 601. All moving in the same direction. I see exactly what they're doing. Okay, where is these bottoms? I'm still looking at Microsoft. I'm just still, man. Could have caught that bounce too. Let me see. I'm just still watching that bad boy too. So I'm watching that because I seen that downtrend break setup that looked like we could move back up towards the upside. So I was watching. I've been watching that since last week. Let me see how this bad boy set up right now. Let's see. All right. Got room to come back down to that VWAP. Still watching, guys. I mean, still keeping this on watch to see how we're gonna get this push right above this red line. Again, if we get that push above this red line, we get these buys to step in. Up to 602 you go, 602.50, where we can start to move this way. So right now it's slowly pushing. Because I'm watching that 9 MA slowly creep its way up. 9 MA is slowly creeping its way up. But it's not. But the thing about it, it's not like you're getting that blast off. It's like you right at that crucial area, but it's not like them buys are going in like crazy. To the point is kind of like what Tesla did. As we crept closer and closer towards that 300 mark, what happened? The minute we crossed 300, buyers went crazy. Next thing you know, we up 302. Next thing you know, we up 308. Next thing you know, we up 310. Next thing you know, we up 315. Next thing you know, we up 320. And then the following day, what happened? We gapped up to 360. So I'm just trying to see. I want to see these buys step in. I want to see this aggression because I want them to see because now we did get a little gap up. We did get a gap up above 601.75. So we got a little gap up. So now let's see if those bulls can utilize now 601.75 for support. Now that you gapped above it instead of closing underneath it. The only thing I'd be hating on my end is like I kind of, me personally, I just kind of hate chasing up here. That's why I like VWAPs and things like that, where I know we have some good flooring where I can catch bounces. I mean, you guys can go for it. I mean, y'all the snakeskin rangers of the team. But It's like with me, it's like I'm comfortable with VWAPs, and I mean, because that's always been my comfort zone. It's like we way up here. Now we do get a little small pullback bounce. Yeah, I can definitely go for it, but it's just that up here, I just it just make me paranoid. I just hate being up here. I mean, like trying to chase it up here with room to fall back down this way. That's the only thing. And I'm not trying to scare you guys out of y'all position. No, not at all. I'm just saying for me. Because right now, you're about 10 cents away from 602. 10 cents away from 602. I mean, keep get a little pullback bounce? Yeah, of course. You still got room to, come back down to the 9 MA. I just don't like chasing up these highs. I mean, I like waiting on little pullback bounces. That's just how I am. Because I like to be as safe as I can. Yep, 602, 602, 602. 602, guys, 602. Here we go, 602. We're room to run up to this trend line. It's going to put you close towards that 602.50. And we get that, if those bulls step in aggressive and push 602.50, I mean, you have room to run up to that level. As long as you can hold 602, got room to run up towards this area here. Around that trend line, that's going to be around 602.50. Man, the volume I just hate this volume setting up because I had mine to go for Microsoft, but it's like this volume is just so excuse my language, so ass right now. Like because the setup is nice, just that volume is just trash. Because I would have got in on that bad boy, I would have been up with $80, $80 on that bad boy. It does look like it's setting up though to set it to transition from a downtrend to continuing uptrend where we could possibly see more room to push. So I've been keeping my eyes peeled on Microsoft. I mean, I'm definitely watching that. So right now, guys, SPY again. We can get back above that 602 level. You have room to possibly push up to 602.50. And that 90 MA is still creeping its way up. Now trying to get his way up towards 601.50. 602, a little bit of weakness, See, that's why I hate kind of chasing, because it's like, that's the only reason why, because I be like, man, trying to jump in, next thing you know, the thing's starting to turn. That's the only reason why I hate chasing these tops when I'd rather get like VWAP bounces and things like that when I know I'm safe. I know 9 times out of 10 psychologically other buyers are sitting at. So I mean, I'm looking at everything. I'm trying to look at Nvidia too. I'm looking at Nvidia. I'm trying to look at Tesla. I'm trying to see some more opportunities. Tesla still looking good. All you gotta do is break above that 575 for that possible room to push up towards that 580. Get that 575 break. Got room to possibly push up to towards 580 itself. Across this key level, you got room to go this way. So Tesla still don't look bad. Yeah, Tesla still don't look bad. Let me see how much room Tesla has left in the tank. It's like I want to attack whatchamacallit. I'm just still keep my eyes peeled on this because I want to go for it. Because I know it's going to be slow and steady. I'm still watching Tesla. Tesla's still looking good. I agree with you. The move was from 600 to 625. I'm sorry. 625, 601.75. We've been ranging between 601.20 and 601.75. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Right now, I mean, yeah. You're just in a channel right now, boss. I mean, it's just channeling right now. You're just back and forth right now. It's kind of like in a channel. Cause again, what I was expecting was more aggression, especially towards those buyers. Cause you got above a strong key point level, which is around 601.75. I was expecting for them to get a great push because now they can utilize this for a possible support when buyers can finally now step in and actually just push on up, getting away from that 601.75 instead of playing around it. It's like because bears can still be sitting in that area. Especially if you don't have enough buying strength where you start to get pulled right back on down. And it's like you still so overextended off of the 9 MA, off of the VWAP, off of the 20 with room to still go down this way. That's the only reason why I say I didn't want to chase. Like I said, I didn't want to scare nobody out of their position. I just didn't want to chase because I look at everything from a further point of view. Like, I know if you get rejected, you come back down, you got room to fall to this 9MA, you got room to fall back down to this VWAP. Hell, you got room to fall down to this trend line. So I see all the opportunities, space and opportunities on a fall, and then a possible bounce back up. But I wouldn't want to be buying at these tops right now because it's like a little, to me, it would be a little bit unsafe. Right now, guys, we got Tesla trying to cross over that 575. Keep your eyes peeled. If we cross 575, hold that key level, guys. You have room to possibly run on up towards that 580 range. So keep your eyes peeled on that. Look like we are slowly pushing up towards 575. Tesla, 575, 575, guys, 575. Tesla looking nice. Still got room, still got room. It's still trucking. That bad boy's still trucking. So let me see. Let me see. Tesla. Today is the 6th, right? No, it's set for the 6th. I apologize. Let's see. How far do these contracts go on this one? Today, 29th. Let me see something. There go SPY, guys. See what I mean? That's why I didn't want to chase these tops because it's just sometimes too iffy. Again, you lose that, you got room to fall back down this way. That's why I didn't want to chase it. That's why it's like, I mean, y'all can do trade it. You know, y'all go snakeskin rain on that. I'm not doing that. I'm not chasing those tops just in case it pulls back. I'm not doing it. Oh, Tesla on a nice one. 36. Oh, wait. Oh, God, I've been looking at the wrong thing the whole time. I said Tesla. I'm so sorry. I just noticed what I just did. I apologize. I just know because when I looked at Tesla contracts, I'm like, why is Tesla contracts going down and it's going up? That's Meta. Oh, my God, my mind all over the place. I'm sorry, guys. Meta's going up. I'm sorry. Tesla's pulling back. Meta's going up. I do apologize because I was looking at the setup and I seen Tesla sitting right. I seen the word Tesla, the ticker, and I wasn't even paying attention. I do apologize. I meant to say Meta's going up. Meta's pushing. Oh, I don't know where my mind was at. I apologize because what drew my suspicion, I was looking at the contracts. I said, if Tesla going up, why is that?
I'm not dizzy.
Yeah, what I was doing was I was looking at the chart setup and I was looking at the word Tesla. I was looking at the ticker Tesla, and I was overthinking, trying to multitask, not paying attention, not realizing that was Meta like right in front of my face. That was and I apologize. That's Meta. God, my mind, I'm all. That's what happens when you're trying to multitask. Your mind you get discombobulated. I mean, come on, man. I just got back from turkey eating and come on, man. Give me some credit. Come on, man. At least I'm showing up. I'm here with you guys. I showed up even being full and, you know, a little. Still here, though. Don't you dare judge me. Don't you dare. Don't you even. I ain't got no shame in my game. Ain't got no shame in my game. I'm here. I meant to say Meta's going up. I'm so sorry, guys. Meta had, again, as long as you stay above 575, you have possible room to push up towards 580. I'm so sorry on that. I do apologize. I'm still tired. I'm still full. Look. I'm trying to do the best I can, okay? Don't you dare judge me. Let's see, Meta. So let me see how Meta's set up looking so far overall. Let me see, because Meta had one of the downtrend breakouts too, right? On the 180. Wasn't Meta the ones that had a downtrend breakout too? Yep. Meta had a downtrend breakout too. So with room to still run up to 580, room to possibly run up to 590 because you are transitioning from a downtrend to now an uptrend. So you do have possibility to run up towards 580 because you can see the slow transition on Meta. I mean, you can see the setup right in your face. Same thing I was looking for on Microsoft. The only thing that was Microsoft, the volume was off. So, I mean, Microsoft, you had a downtrend breakout. Would you pull back down to this trend line for the possible move back on up towards the 425 to possibly 430s? That was on a downtrend breakout. I think Amazon too, right? Yeah, I'm looking at SPY right now, Jenna. Like I said, what is doing this, especially with those buys, as long as you stay on top of that 106.75, you have room to rotate, go from that trend line on up to towards this red trend line, which is 602.50. So as long as they get back above 602, you got possible room to run up to 602.50. I mean, your 9MA is slowly moving on up. It's just that it just still kind of, to me, it's just like, I'm not comfortable with me personally with these tops. Again, if you guys want to do it, just make sure you have a trading plan. Play over these price points. Make sure again, as long as you hold a 601.75, you have room to rotate up towards 602.50. When you go from now these new bottoms now to this possible top. So as long as 601.75 hold, you got room to rotate this way. As long as you hold 601.75, that's gonna be your main floor. That's the breakout area. As long as you can hold a 601, that's gonna be your main focus point, especially if going in for a call. As long as you can hold that floor, you got room to rotate from that floor up to 602 to 602.50. So, I mean, as long as those floors hold, that's all that matters. Oh, and look at Meta, man. Meta. Jeez. I told y'all, yeah, got room to possibly go up towards that. What was that? Apple. We tested that 36 level on Apple. 236 level on Apple. Damn, where's my Apple? Oh. 236 level, guys. 236 level. Next level is 236.50. I mean, Meta's still going berserk. Meta's still going berserk right now. With room to possibly run on to 580, because you already crossed 575. Now, right now, you're in this $5 possible channel to go from 575 to possible 580. Apple, you crack again. If we can get that break above that 236.50, you got room to run up to 237. So, right now, I mean, sky's the limit. I mean, buyers are stepping in. Buyers are definitely stepping in on Apple. Buyers are definitely stepping in on Meta. Anything on Tesla? Nope. Anything on Microsoft? Microsoft buyers starting to step in on Microsoft. Amazon, slow little trend, slow little build up. But Microsoft is making moves, Meta's making moves, and Apple's making moves. So those are your three main ones for sure that are making good moves at this moment. So those are the main ones that's making good moves right now. So Apple, again, that break of 236.50 got room to run up to 237. So that's looking good. I'll set up an alert for my Apple traders. 236.50. Keep your eyes peeled on that for possible 237. So right now you're looking good on that. SPY, as long as you can hold 601.75, you got the opportunity to rotate from this line. And I'm just gonna tell you the possibility. Let me set this up first real quick. I'm sorry. Set this up. All right, 50. All right, and for SPY, you got room to possibly rotate up towards that 602.50. So you have the capability to go 206.50. So I'm just letting you guys know, because that's gonna put you towards that red trend line. All right. Boom. There you go. There you go. One of your alerts. If we can stay above these key areas, 601.75, 602, you got room to push up towards 602.50. Apple, 602.50. We're already pushing towards that area. Microsoft, what we looking like on that bad boy? Microsoft was pushing as well. Microsoft, yep, boom, there it is. So Microsoft getting this push on too. So we got a lot of them still trucking it right now. Meta was trucking it. Meta, you still got room to run up to 580. So right now, I mean, a lot of these bad boys ain't playing. I mean, they definitely going on squeezes right now. They definitely going on some squeezes. And I mean, look at Meta, $3 away from 580. I told you, $3 away from 580. Meta ain't playing no games right now. Meta's like, you know what? It's Friday. We going on up to the moon. Nah, I'm just kidding. Right now, SPY guys, we at 602.19. 602.19, almost 30 cents away from that 602.50 range. So SPY's looking good. Microsoft's looking good. Meta's looking hella good. Amazon getting a little bit. Just got to get back above 602.50. Like I said, Apple crossed that 236.50. You got room to run up to 237. Excuse me, 237. We already know where Meta's trying to go. I mean, you can clearly see that squeeze. You can clearly see that with anybody can see that where that's going. You can clearly see where that bad boy's trying to rock and roll too. Meta just on a warpath right now, and it is not stopping. Meta is literally on a warpath right now. Today's the 29th, right? Let me go back. Go back. Let me see. All right, here go Meta's little pullback. Get a little pullback. I want to try to test it. I want to see myself. Let me see. I'm gonna just play around with see if I can do it. I just want to play around just to see, can we get that possible squeeze? Let me see. I'm gonna have to try to find an entry though. I'm just gonna play around with it to see. What the hell just happened? Oh. Oh, that's why. Alright, cool. Ah, man. Ah! You dirty. I just want to see. I just want to see what's going to pull back if I can just get that entry. And look, 60250. I wonder who said that too. Wow, great minds think alike, don't it, AK? I said 60250. Look where my alert is at. Ooh, 60250. I had to learn from the best. Thank you, AK. I had to learn from the GOAT. The GOAT taught me everything I know. 60250. So I'm gonna just play around with let me see. Cause what I got left, I can go for Meta. I mean for Microsoft too. Shit, I might go for two of them. Let me look at Microsoft, cause Microsoft got room to still run. Meta for sure. I know where that bad boy trying to go. Let's see. Can I get a little pull back? Let me give me a little pulley. Give me a little pulley. All right, let's see.
Ship's Almighty says,
Shell, what's up, boss?
the small account challenge.
So far so good, man. So far so good. Right now, you know, being on a Friday, we know that, you know, it's gonna be a little tricky here and there, you know, just trying to play the field. So you already know how that go, boss. You already know how that go, man. But shout out to you for joining me, man. Thank you so much. I hope you and your family had a blessed and happy Thanksgiving, man. Hope y'all ate well, ate good, you know, and y'all get to enjoy the rest of the week. I'm trying to see if it's gonna give me my pullback. Let me see, cause I'm trying to see if it's gonna let me. Cause I was trying to catch that little pullback here.
Ship's Almighty says, how was everyone's Thanksgiving?
Oh man, I ate well, man. Got to spend time with the family, man. Got to enjoy myself, man. It was fun, man. I had a great time with the family, man. Definitely had a ball. Definitely had a blast with the family. Let me hurry up and bring up Metas. Cause I gotta look at about 3 charts right now on my side. Cause I'm multitasking right now for like crazy. Cause if I can try to go for 2, let me see. Where is it at? Where could you fall back down to? Let's see. Where could you pull back down to? Cause it's on a good setup for sure. How far can that pullback go? I'm still waiting on my pull. I'm still waiting on my possible entry. Still waiting on my possible entry. Oh, let me see. What's that? Oh, 20. Hold on. So let me move it up a little bit. That's gonna put me a little closer. Let me see. Let me switch it over just a little bit. I think I was right, but it didn't catch it. Let me see what's the lows. It still ain't go all the way down to my dang entry though. Let me see. 20. So. Yeah, I was trying to catch this little mini pullback. That's why I was trying to figure out, okay, how far will it pull back to? Because right now, you get rejected right at that trend line, guys. Right on my trend line on SPY. I know we ain't go, how high did we go? 602.39? 602.39. So hit my trend line. We didn't go all the way up to 602.50. I mean, you still got room to still push if those boxes step back in after this pullback for a push back up. It hit my trend line exactly. So this bad boy can be setting up for a possible bull flag pattern. Let me see how low can you pull back though. Cause you still got room to run up towards that 580. Definitely got room to pull back. Let me see. So, cause I mean, you went on a nice spike. I'm like, damn, I'm trying to figure out where exactly. Go back. I don't think it's gonna go back that low though. 76. Where we at right now? 78 down to 76. Cool. We holding that 76 level. Let me see. Right where I was at, huh? Let me see. I'm gonna set up 2 alert. I'm gonna set up 2 entries. I want to see something. See if it's gonna grab my first one. I just want to see if we're gonna do it. Come on, grab it. You right there. It's gonna grab it. Oh, you better not go back up before grab my my intro. I swear to goodness, you better not. Oh, you better not go back up and not grab my entry. Oh, you dirty. I was trying to. It missed my entry. Cause I was trying to see if it was gonna get that push back up towards that 580 range. I'm trying. Is it gonna pull back? I swear if we go back over, I'm gonna be pissed off that it missed my entry. I swear to goodness, I'm gonna get mad. Let me see what's gonna grab it. Let me see what's gonna grab it. Come on, come on down, come on down, come on down. Come on. There you go. I think it's gonna grab it now. I think it's gonna grab it. I think I got it. I think I got it. Oh, I started going back up on that candle. Oh, I missed my entry. Oh, you dirty. Let me see, cause this thing is. You dirty somebody. I swear dirty. I know, but normally if I miss that bounce and it goes up again, it's like I need to move my entry again because that means it may go for a lower bounce. Like I like to catch those first bounces and for the move up and take that scalp, because that means that sometimes if it does that, it's gonna go even lower. So that means I gotta move my entry down lower, and that's exactly what it's somewhat doing. You dirty somebody. I was watching this. I was watching it right here. Because I know we went on that massive spike. I know we went on that massive spike. So what I'm going to have to do, let me see how I can. Because I know where it's trying to go. It's trying to go, especially after this bull flag pattern, it's trying to go back up towards 580. Because it needs to re-break that 578. 578, where we at right now? 570 underneath 577.50. 570.50. So what we at on a? Hold up. Cause it looked like now I want to go lower than where I was. That's why I'm glad I got out. Cause it looked like it's gonna look like it want to go lower. I hate this. Where's my three? Let me switch my other time frame over too, cause I want to get a better view, eye view on it. Let me see. Let me use maybe a 5-minute time frame. Let me see. Let me use a 5-minute time frame. I want to see something. Cause I want to make sure I'm getting this. Cause look, now I'm starting to move up. Cause see, Alright, let me go to my 5 minutes. Cause I'm trying to watch two things at once. I'm watching Meta, then I'm watching Meta and Microsoft.
What happened? I just went to bathroom.
Man, I was trying to go in for Meta, cause Meta, you got room to go up towards that 580 range, and it does look like it's set up on a bull flag pattern. Amazon's starting to step in too. Buyers are starting to step in on Amazon. Amazon, you got room to move back up towards that 210 level. So you got room from 206 to 207, a possible 210. If those buys step in and give us that squeeze, so it has room to go from 205 to 210. That's on a possible $5 move, just like Meta. Meta, it got above 575. You got room to move from 575 to possible 580. That's a $5 move. As far as Microsoft reclaimed 420 for a possible move up to 425. That's a $5 move. So they all on these $5 movers right now. See, that's where the C started to pull back more. See, that's why I want to reposition myself. So that's why I'm about to use a 5-minute time frame to kind of look at it a little bit more deeper, because I want to see exactly, because now you're underneath 577.50. Possible to move back down to 577 itself. So it's just so high. I'm trying to kind of get an idea exactly where these buys gonna move in, especially after this spike. To pinpoint where that bounce is gonna be at, because everything is way down here. VWAP, 9 MA. So I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled on that 576 level. If we crack 577, you're going right back into the 576.50 down to possibly 576 itself. So keep my eyes peeled. That's why I got out. That's why I had to just kind of understand the price points right now. Because I know we got rejected at 578. Because I think the way that Meta likes to move sometimes is by twos. So we already got rejected at 578. So on down, you got 576. And in the middle of that, you got 577. You crack 577, possible move on down to 576.50, down to possibly 576, where you'll be somewhat in the $2 channel of 578, 576. So that's why I'm just carefully watching just to see how this bad boy is setting up. That's why I have to look at a different time frame real quick. Because I know it's trying to go. Because if we can break above that 578, you got room to push up towards that 580. Same thing with with Microsoft. Microsoft, you reclaim the 420 for possible move to push on up to 425. That's a $5 move. You held 205 on Amazon. We have room to move up to possibly 210, $5 move. So let me try to reposition myself. Let me see. Let me see if I can put myself in a better standpoint. So I want to look at it from a 5-minute time frame. I want to see if I can see something a little bit different, especially after the stamp spike. So I want to try to see if I can see something a little bit differently. Let's see if I can, as far as the pullbacks where these buys could possibly move in. The only area I see is 575, like around 575. Where's this other high at? That was around 576. Let me see. Right where we at right now. Well, then you got another high here, which is around 570. It's around 576. So it may pull back down to 576-ish. It may pull back to 576. I think it may pull back around 576. So I think I give or take around 576 to 575.50, somewhere in that bracket. And now I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why I'm saying this. Now the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm going off of what I see right here on this 5-minute time frame. Let me update this. Let me save this under 5 minutes. Save drawing as 5 minutes. All right, cool. Now the reason why I'm saying this on Meta is because I'm looking at these old areas here. So that's why I'm thinking that we do lose 577. We could pull back down towards these areas here, right around these key levels. It's gonna be around 576-ish. Somewhere around this little bracket. We got these old highs there where you could be pulling back down to these levels to bounce. So I do see that level here. These old areas here, and that'll be around close to 576. So that's why I'm thinking that we do lose 577, then I need to look a little bit more closer to 576 level. But man, I'm gonna keep it on watch. I'm gonna see. Cause if I can catch it, what was the low so far? How low did we go? As far as this candle, what was the low? Shit, I can't even see the damn low. Hold up. But yeah, I see this old area here, these tops here that we can utilize as we do pull back down on Meta for a possible pullback bounce. So I'm just looking at this bad boy. So it looked like around 576, which is why I was kind of waiting it out. Now, as far as SPY, like I said, guys, you still got room to push back up to 602.50. You still got room to push back up towards that trend line to 206.50. As long as you hold those key levels. As long as you hold 601.75. As long as you hold 602, you have room to still rotate. Remember, from the bottom of this red line, this line here, which I could put green now, because that's the support line, and put the 602.50 is the resistance line. So I can actually make this green to separate all that. So we can utilize this bottom here for support, where you can rotate from this bottom on up towards this top here, which is around 602.50. So as long as you hold that floor, you got room to rotate back this way still, with room to still go. So, man, I was setting up for it too. I was literally setting up for Facebook. Especially after that bullish move. Now I'm just waiting on that bull flag setup on this pullback bounce. So I was trying to calculate on where that pullback. So like I said, from the way that Meta normally moves is like in a even number $2 standpoint, which is it was like in a channel of 578 that you could not break out down to possible 576. So what I was thinking was we could pull back down towards 576 because that's that old area of those highs that we could not break out. So I was going back into the past and looking at those old breakout area, all those old resistance area, which is lining up right with 576. So again, that's why I was saying, okay, we do lose 577. Could we pull back down a little bit lower this way around the 576 range where we have those old resistance levels at? Yeah, so as long as that's floor hold, guys, then you start to just focus on these tops. As I mentioned, 60250, that'd be the same thing. AK mentioned the same thing right above my head, guys. He just said it. That uptrend channel to 60250. Right here, we in this uptrend channel. Now we're in the upper portion of the channel between this yellow trend line and this red trend line. We're utilizing this bottoms to run back up towards these tops, which will be around what? 60250. I mean not Apple, Meta. God, Meta doing me so dirty. I mean, it's still setting up nicely. I'm still anticipating this pull back down towards the 76 because that was the old areas. So I'm just waiting to see, can we crack 577 back down into the 576s for the actual for the possible bounce back up towards the upside. Amazon, guys, Amazon is still moving on up, still moving good from that 505 level, moving up to 50650. From 50650, you got room to push back up to 507. Now, if you get back above 507, that's going to put you back above that 50 moving average, which can start to slowly cross over the trend lines. But let's also look at these other charts to make sure that we're looking good. So let's see. So apples, I mean, you're still on this uptrend pattern. You did a downtrend breakout on that. Nvidia, you're getting that bounce around at 132.50, starting to bounce on that, but you need to break back above that one. You might as well round it off at 140. Tesla, we just got to get back above 340 itself to up to 350. Start rotating back up to the upside. If not, you will start to fall down into somewhat of a downtrend like setup where you will decline and go to lower prices because it looks like it is setting up for a slow decline and we can't get back up. As far as Meta's looking good. You went on a downtrend breakout on that bad boy when you're starting to rotate back up towards the upside for the possible move on up towards 580. Let's see, as far as Microsoft that we talked about as well. Microsoft, you did pull all the way down to this trend line here. We get this little trend line bounce on this purple line where you are starting to bounce and starting to follow that uptrend. So keep your eyes peeled on that. We just got to get back above 425 for the possible push on up to 430. Amazon, what we got on Amazon? Let's see. As far as Amazon, you did get that little downtrend breakout out of this little setup. Now what we need to do is get back above what key level is this? It's around at 508. You might as well round it off 508.50 for the possible push up to 509 and possible 510. So that'll put you again, if we can cross back on this trend line, we have room to start to move back up. I mean, you gotta get back above 207, 207.50, 208, 208.50 for that possible rotation back up towards 210. You are getting that downtrend bounce. When you broke up out of that downtrend, starting to utilize that for support to bounce your way back on up. So we definitely need to start seeing prices of 207, 208, 209 for that possible movement back up to 210. Now the ones that look good as of now, Meta, Microsoft still has the capability. Apple, we are breaking above new levels now, trying to break out of this uptrend for that possible push. As long as you can hold above 236, 236, you got room to push up to 238 to possibly 240. So you got room to start rotating back this way. As long as you can stay above that key level, stay above 236, you're good to go on Apple for the possible push up to 238, 240. Like I said, Meta's looking good. Meta's getting that downtrend breakout bounce. That's still looking good. Microsoft is still looking good, trying to push his way back above 423. We just got to cross the 425. That's the main ones I see for sure, though. Like I said, you just finally getting that little pullback on Meta, but it's still setting up nicely. And you may be pulling back down towards that 576. I just want to see if we're going to get that pullback to 576. So, I mean, Meta and Microsoft are the ones that are sitting up nicely so far. The ones that has more of a chance to move up towards some higher price points. Oh, got about 30 minutes, guys. 30 minutes. I will be transitioning everybody over to AK's page. Oh, but then we got active, man. Happy birthday, man. Let's all give a happy birthday welcome, a happy birthday shout out to active, man. Boss, thank you so much for everything that you've done for me in my life. Thank you for being that father figure for me in that trading world. I do pray for you to have many more happy, blessed birthdays to come. And we're going to keep the ball rocking and rolling. So, man, let's everybody give a shout out to Active for a happy birthday, man. And let's show him some love, man. Where's my little sound off? Where's my sound off, man? Everybody gives Active some love. Wish him a happy birthday, please, guys. So happy birthday to Active, man. Happy birthday to you, bro. Thank you so much for everything you do for us. Thank you. Appreciate you. So let me go ahead, as I'm soon about to be rolling out, guys. Let me go ahead and get everybody else set up. Active, are you going live? Are you already live, Active? If you are going live, I'll put your links in the chats. As well with AK-47s, because I think I already got AKs already. So I just gotta. Okay, not today. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, Active won't be going on today. It's just me and AK-47 right now, guys. But as I leave, I think AK is gonna stay all the way till 1 o'clock. And do not forget, guys, the market will be closing 2 days, half a day. We'll be closing at 1 o'clock Eastern. Do not forget about that. So do not forget, the market will be closing at 1 o'clock. So I'm just letting you guys know. Be very careful. Lock in your profits. Don't take this for granted. Go enjoy your weekend, and let's get ready to rock and roll for next week. As far as next week, let me take a deep dive, and we're gonna go over there too to see what's gonna be to come as far as the economic data too. So let me what is Active got? AK got the same link, right? Let me make sure I got the same link for Active. For AK. Too many A's in here. AR trades, Active trades, AK. Too many A's in here. Let me see. All right, let me go ahead and post up AK-47's link one more time. AK he already gone? I thought he was leaving at 1. You little sprout eating. You double cross me. Nah, I'm just kidding. Little sprout eating somebody. How dare you, sir? Oh, okay, he has one. Okay, that makes sense. He has one-on-ones. So, yeah, guys, I got about 20 minutes. I'm going to soon be rolling on now, man. And, again, wishing everybody to have a blessed weekend, man. And I will be in again, guys, for Traedz Talk. That will be Sunday, 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central. And we will be going over our brief little commentaries, getting ourselves prepared for the following week. And for those who can't join me, I will see you guys Monday. Let's see what the economic has to offer us coming in for next week, though. Let's see what the economics has to offer us. Do we have anything valuable, very, very important for next week? Next week, we got consumer confidence. We got, wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. I apologize. Next week. ISM manufacturing, construction spending. That's Monday. Tuesday, job openings, auto sales. Wednesday, got PMI services, ISM services. We got the Fed. We got the Fed's beige book. That's gonna be at 2 o'clock. Factory orders. Thursday, initial jobless claims, trade deficiencies. Non-farm payroll data. I forgot about that. Yeah, we got non-farm payroll data. That's gonna be Friday. That's gonna be December 6th, guys. So we will have the non-farm payroll data coming out Friday. So I will keep everything updated. I will update my stuff in my conference room. You already know what I do as far as the earnings. I will update my earnings. I will update my economic calendars. I will be putting out my post on Patreons. I will be putting out the post on Trade Counters. So to keep you guys updated with everything. So you know I got y'all. So as I stated, here we go, guys. Meta. Remember I told you I was waiting for that crack of 577 down to 576 because I was basing off of those highs that we encountered in the past. Those areas. So I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled. And the reason why, like I said, if I go back to Meta, I'll show you real quick on what I was looking at. So this is what I was looking at. So if I go back a little bit, go back right about here. I could have sworn I deleted that line. Oh, am I tripping? Let's see. Let's go to 5. I did. So yeah. So what I was doing was looking at these highs here, guys. Right here, this area that we could not break out. This area that we could not break out, which was around almost close to around that 576-ish area, almost around 575.50 level. I was expecting somewhat of a pullback back to these old areas here for a possible pullback bounce. But I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled to see where these buys gonna move in, either in between this area here or on down somewhere lower. But I'm gonna see where these buys gonna move in. We're definitely starting to pull back, and I'm glad that I went with my instincts and pulled out, because now we're starting to pull back even further down the lower area. So that's why it's always good, guys, to always do your homework, do your research, because you don't want to jump in blindly, and you don't want to go into areas like, oh man, we may be pulling back down here and bouncing. Oh, we may be pulling back down here and bouncing. Do your research, because the past always helps you out in some type of way. So what I did was, and I'm glad that I got on my entry level, because now we are pulling back the lower price points. All I did was go back to these levels here. Okay, we do pull back. Okay, where there's some areas psychologically that buyers can step in. So now that I did my homework, I see that we could come down to even lower price points, which is around these levels here, which will put you around the 575, almost around the 575, 576 to 575.50 level. So we do have room to pull back down to these key levels here that we could see more of a potential bounce and more of a better entry. So I'm definitely gonna keep my eyes peeled on that to see, okay, can we come around these areas? Okay, where will buyers step in at? Where will these lower shadows start to occur where we start to see that buyer pressure stepping back in on areas that they're not allowing the bears to get below. So that's another thing. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled as we come back this way. I want to see what these buyers are gonna step in at. We're gonna start to see lower shadows, areas that we cannot break out or crack down, where it's now gonna reverse from a pullback now to a bounce right back on up towards the upside. Because we know where the bears are located. That's gonna be around 578. See, this is the area that we cannot break out. Now as we pulling back on down, okay, where's the area that the bulls are refusing to let the bears crack underneath? Where's that floor gonna be? We know where the ceiling is at, so we know once we find a floor, then we know that we have room to rotate back up to what, 578. Then we can base it off of that price point. So once we get down even lower and get some good entries, then we know that we have room to exit out around what, 578, because psychologically that is the area that we cannot break out at this moment. And we do break above 578, then we know what's the key area that those buyers are trying to get to on Meta, 580. So right now we're still pulling back, and we're still pulling back towards these low areas. So all I'm trying to do is just see, okay, psychologically, when will these buyers step in? I'm waiting on that confirmation. When will we see these lower shadows? When we start to see lower shadows like here, when buyers step in, you go from a red to green, then you go back on up. When we start to see buyers step in, when you go from red to green, you start to move your way back on up. So right now, just watching it as we pull back, where would these buyers start to appear? Where would these buyers start to step in? Where would be the area that the candles themselves cannot cross and stay below, that buyers are refusing to let crack? That's what we want to keep our eyes peeled on. Right now, we're still pulling back. Let's just see these areas that the bulls are not allowing the bears to get below. So we know the areas that the bears are not allowing the bulls to get above. Let's just see what the bears are not allowing the bulls are not allowing the bears to get below. So which will put us in somewhat of a little channel like this. So we'll take this one and we'll go to 578 because we know that's the area that we can't not break out at this moment. So let's go 578 because we know that is owned by the what? The bears right here. So as we go this way, okay, what area is going to be owned by the bulls? Will it be here? Will it be a little bit lower than here? What areas are the bulls going to come in psychologically to hold back up to reverse that play back on the upside? Right now, I'm still pulling back. Where we at right now? 576.34. Still pulling back towards what? These old high areas. So let's see. Will those buyers step in here, right where my line is at, which is around the 575, 67-ish level? Somewhere, I'll put it like this, almost around the 575.50 level, somewhere in that bracket. So right now, as you can see, we're still pulling back towards these old areas here. Now we just want to see if those buyers are going to step in and utilize those price points. So it's all about being patient. It's all about time and understanding it. That's it. That's all it is. That's why I got out of my position. I went with my instincts. My instincts told me to go do my homework. Understand what Meta is really going to pull back to. And that's what I did. I got out. I basically shaped up a new game plan. I started to understand the movements. So that's all I did was go back and just not trying to figure out, okay, what is an actual good entry now at this point that we are still pulling back towards some good areas. I mean, towards some areas that could be utilized for support. See, still pulling back. So I'm still just keeping my eyes peeled on it. I'm still ain't jumping the gun yet, but now I have an idea of where buyers could possibly move in at. Still pulling back. Amazon is still looking good, guys. Like I said, right now you're above the 206.50 level with room to run on up to 207. We get back above 207, you got room to run back up to 207.50. Remember, the goal for those buyers on Amazon is to get up to 210. So we know where they're trying to go. We know what the price point on where Microsoft is trying to go is 425. From 425 up to 430. We know where Meta's trying to go, which is 580. So right now we're still pulling back, still showing some weakness. Right now we're still testing around that 602.40 level, still around that level. Oh, sure, I forgot my chat box. I apologize, guys. I'm sorry. I hate when it does this. But yeah, guys, I'm about to soon be exiting out of here momentarily, man. And I want everybody to go enjoy themselves, man. Don't gamble. He has, okay, yeah, no, I read all that already. So yeah, guys, I mean, if I don't see anything, like I said, I will let y'all know. But like I said, the market, the volume is gonna be very up and down. I know it's gonna be a little bit tricky here and there. I just don't want nobody gambling. If y'all made money at the beginning of the market, man, shout out to y'all. I just do not want y'all putting y'all money, y'all hard-earned money that y'all worked y'all ass off for, back into the money. Back into the market. I don't want you paying the market. I want the market paying you. So please do not turn a trading opportunity into a gamble because of, you know, you're getting that rush. You're getting that gambling rush. You know, you're starting to get a little too cocky. What I always tell you before I log out, guys, always put grateful over greed. Don't ever let greed overshadow being grateful. Never let greed overshadow your better judgment. Never do that. Right now, SPY guys, we already hit 602.50, 602.50, 602.50. We have hit 602.50. Right now, we got a little bit of a bounce coming in right here on Meta. Little bit of a bounce, little bit of a bounce. Starting to get a little bit of a sign. So let's just see. We want to start to see some lower shadows though. Want to see where that buying pressure gonna come in at, where it's gonna push that body back up. But yeah, guys, I'm about to soon be rolling on out, man, cause gotta go tend to the little one and feed him and whatnot. And again, I don't want nobody staying out long enough to, you know, again, gamble. And again, markets are starting to slow down just a little bit, some areas. But again, if you made money at the beginning of the market, guys, just be grateful and again, show appreciation toward what God has placed in your life. Don't take it for granted. And I want to see you guys do well. So other than that, guys,
Thanks for today. See ya Sunday.
nephew, thank you so much too, and thank you so much for the gifted subs and everything. And I hope you enjoyed it, man. I had to show you some love. But before you go, let me show you some love one more time. Let me show you some love.
Joking bot.
Let me show you some love one more time. Hold up. Let me show you some love before I go. Hold up before I go. You already know I gotta, cause I got one of the three out of here. So let me give me some love again. And shout out to Gert, shout out to Nephew, and shout out to Nadia for the gift of subs and for the super thanks and everything. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate it. And acknowledgement. Thank y'all so much, man. So yeah, guys, I'm about to be heading on out, man, and just see where we go from here. Like I said, if I do get into anything, I will update you guys. But yeah, I'm just keeping it on watch right now. I don't see anything happening at this moment. For Meta, definitely want to see some more pullbacks for buyers to step in. But again, I just do not want you guys gambling. So let's go ahead and hop into the lunchroom lobby, and I can get everybody the deuces, and then we'll go enjoy y'all weekend, man. So let me get everything set and ready in a matter of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, guys, we back, man. Thank y'all so much for joining me today, man. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody ate well yesterday. Man, now it's time for y'all to go enjoy y'all weekend, Netflix and chill, do whatever. Like I said, I will be back tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Sunday for Traedz Talk, which will be at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central, and going over some brief commentaries, getting ourselves set up for next week. Other than that, if I don't see, again, if y'all don't show up on Sunday, that's okay. I will see half of y'all, I'll see the rest of y'all on Monday. You know how we roll. So let me go ahead and give my shout outs to everybody like I always do. Go to Paquito, you know what time it is, man. Go enjoy your weekend, boss. And thank you so much for everything you do for me and for the team, man. Appreciate you, and I hope you and your family have a blessed weekend, boss. Salute to you. You already know what time it is. You know what time it is. Let me give a shout out to Porno Joe, Nephew, who else came into the building? Shep, shout out to you. Thank you so much for coming through too, boss. Hustle and Flow, shout out to you. Thank you for coming through as well. Last but not least, you already know, man, my trade cast aside, let me show some love to them. Let me scroll back on up to make sure I name everybody today, today the 29th. Let me give a shout out to, but I told you I was gonna show up. Me and AK showed up. Hey, we showed up. We showed up, showed out. Just saying. Shout out to Deckmore. Thank you so much for the platform, boss. Thank you for blessing me for with the platform to help everybody else. Thank you. So shout out to Deckmore, AR, AK-47, Robert J, Thunder. Who else we got in the building? Nuno. Who else we have in the building? Who else? Jenna. Shout out to you, beautiful queen. And Nuno. Shout out to you on the job well done on the profits, man. That was insane. Engineer. Shout out to you. Robert, again, shout out to you too, boss, on a job well done. But like I said, don't never put greed over grateful. Please don't do that. If you see an opportunity and you up in profits, take it. Take that meat in the move and set yourself up for the next one. Because I want you to have money in your account that you worked off for it. I want you to have the market go against you and you lose out on the opportunity. You see profit, take profit. Go to Paquito, already gave you love, man. Again, thank you so much for everything. Seismic, shout out to you, boss. Who else we had in the building? I think I got everybody. Cisco, shout out to you. I think that's it. I think that's everybody in the building, man. Yeah, see you too, Golden. See you too, boss. Other than that, guys, like I said, I will be here for Traedz Talk Sunday for those who want to join me. Like I said, at 4 Eastern, 3 o'clock Central, and we'll go from there. Everybody else, I will see you Monday. So till then, I hope everybody have a blessed weekend. Enjoy yourself, relax. You know, just, man, again, just enjoy the time with the family, man. The market ain't going nowhere. The market always going to be here. So, and before I go, do your boy a favor. As I always say, run up them like buttons. Subscribe, share, comment, give subs. I don't care what you do. Just show some love and support, man. I'm truly grateful for everything that you guys do already as it is. Keep your eyes peeled up. You are still in Spy, guys. Spy is still pushing his way on up. Next key level is going to be 603. We already know where it's trying to go. It's trying to go up to 605. As I showed y'all on that 5-year chart, we still got room to run on up to 610, to 615, to possibly 620. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on those opportunities and wait on those setups to happen. Other than that, guys, job well done. I couldn't be more proud of this team. And we're going to keep it rocking and rolling on Monday. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe. Maximize your reward. Minimize your risk. Always put grateful over greed, and you will succeed every single time. I hope y'all guys have a blessed weekend, and y'all stay safe, man. Love you all. Peace.
Ho, 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 ho.